That was right before we went live. That was moments before.
Gosh, stacked lovers.
I'm planning on getting into tarot, but I've heard that your first tarot deck should be a gift, and so I'm just like pestering the person that I'm seeing because they're really into tarot as well. Like, hey, I'd love to get into tarot, but so here's some that I saw that look cool.
Mm-hmm.
Whew. Willow and River are druids now. That's gonna be a thing, isn't it?
Oh, 100%.
Hey, what's gonna be a thing?
Willow and River being druids.
Mm.
They were like, the old hag was like, "Hey, I got some sunflower seeds. Me, a weird old lady in the woods." And Willow and River were like, "Awesome, give them here."
Look, Willow is intellectually smart. I never said she was street smart. Alright.
Brush your teeth. Glass of orange juice. That's life.
We're just out here living life.
Refers to the definition of I was over on the bench.
So you saw this happen and you didn't do anything because I was over on the bench.
He regrets nothing.
Let's start up our...
Hey, Spotify's like screaming at me. Please turn down.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to get rid of the fucking overlay. Been doing that a little bit lately. Hi guys, welcome Wednesday mornings, session 24, the alternate route than the group tournament. I'm excited for a lot of you guys to experience it. We got to see a little bit in a previous game this week, but I'm excited for where it could go. Last session, of course, we had a sort of RP research and hag day where people made their stuff. Oh, damn it! I need a little bit of help from Jordan. So I'm like, Jordan, send me the druid shit. Jordan, send me the druid shit. Because hopefully that can help. We had a few people who decided to become connected to an alternate source of magic. I wonder how that'll go. So no longer simply the Arcanum, but other things as well. Ooh, I'm just finding some music for myself right now. Play as well, because I forgot about that. I don't know if anyone else is on this side of TikTok, but I've been obsessed with The Kite. It's like a violin song that's like coming out. I don't know.
Hmm.
Somebody was making a movie, like a hypothetical like movie soundtrack, and the concept was two frogs playing with a kite.
Aw.
It's so pretty. Here, I'll send um, I'll send what it sounds like. It's so pretty.
I don't know if I would survive a Frog and Toad movie. It would make me cry way too much.
Maya, what's your favorite card from that deck? Do you have one?
My favorite card from this deck, I'm really obsessed with the Empress, actually.
Jordan is
Taste.
suddenly calling you. Oh,
Taste.
the Empress? Yeah, so pretty.
It's
Hey.
so good.
I am also a woman enjoyer.
Okay, where did you send it?
I will
To my Snapchat. Okay. Thank you.
let me see if I can find
It would be
and I'll
nicer
send
to
a
have it on my
picture.
computer. So if you could send it like Discord.
There's the Empress.
Thank you.
She's in here chilling.
I mean, I'm kind of in session, so I can't right now.
The Empress gives me goddess vibes.
What are you
Okay,
talking
I
about?
can't find my
No,
Star Spinner
it's
deck.
right now. I'm in session right now.
What is this
Yeah.
blasphemy?
Doesn't start at 9:30. I have a few players who are becoming druids.
There you go.
You want, but I mean, it's not fully approved yet, so I think it might be
Ooh.
good to be just.
I love the wheat.
She out here living her life. We respect that.
A multi-class.
Honestly, like, isn't that the dream? Just to be a lady, like,
Sorry, guys.
out in the sun, enjoying some
Mhm.
wheat.
Yeehaw.
Yeah, sure, you can hop in if you want.
Live that cowboy life.
Jordan wants to hop in to talk about the druid, like multi-class. See, it's not something that has been. I have not yet really had the time to fully approve it, but we've been working on it for a little bit here.
Guest
Working
presentation. I always love those days in class.
It's like, oh no, this side class hasn't been approved yet. Now these characters are gonna be overpowered.
Will there be a site
is constantly rolling 40s on potions.
I'm sorry.
Will there be a PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, I'm expecting a full guest speaker annotations PowerPoint.
Guest speaker.
I already don't agree with some of this. All right.
Next.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
So the druid subclass is made not to replace whatever you have, but rather it is made as a multi-class idea.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
It's so good.
So we have a few people who have started on that journey.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you send it to them?
I haven't sent anything, no.
Okay. Well, I don't know what he said so far, but it's like you can multi-class this, so you can replace any of your features that you already have with the druid ones if you want. Or you can keep something you already have. It doesn't matter.
It says
there is a spell list at the bottom. Mostly ignore that for now. I'm still like writing that and doing that. It's not done. So just ignore it.
Oh, Jordan? Jordan cut out.
Oh no.
The internet said no.
Oh, it's because it keeps warm. Okay, I think I fixed it.
Okay.
Yeah, ignore the spells for now. I'm still working on them.
Oh, no one can see them because I'm only looking at them.
Yeah, I have to reword them all. I have to put them in. I have to name them. Like, it's a whole situation. So
Okay. For our druid stuff, it looks like at first level you gain a certain power, and then you can choose to gain an additional one instead of taking a feat if you wanted. So you basically get like new feats to add.
Nice.
There's a power of plants, power of beasts, power of elements, power of necromancy. So it looks like Jordan's added a bunch of different like kind of streams to it that you can
oh
go
yeah,
into, which
there's
is
lots of
super
options.
cool. I really like that concept. Um, let's see.
The power of beast ones is my personal favorite. It is funny as hell. You turn into like a fucking Disney princess.
Yeah, yeah. You're conjuring swarms.
Yeah, it's very funny.
That's funny.
It's just that one scene in Shrek.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. 100%.
If
That
you
is
guys,
what.
so again, this is not approved, but if you guys want to have a gander at it, I'll send it to you guys.
Yeah, you can take a look. Again, ignore the spells at the bottom.
Ready to live my best druid life.
And everybody automatically, in my opinion, gains druid craft as an ability the moment that happens.
You'll have to tell me what other headcanon things that you have so that I can actually put it in there.
Yeah, druid craft's super simple and is fun for any. I mean, it's the pinnacle of druid.
So we have
Yes.
Druidcraft?
Do now for those of you who had the thing. It's pretty simple, pretty weak. So
Heck yeah.
so we had just ended with our little get together with the witch. Bye.
Hey.
See ya.
And we now rest at the footstep of the castle. You guys just exit the forest back in the way you came, and you can already see a large concourse of people out in the north. You can see a little smokestack rising up nearby, and some people moving around, but it's a little farther away. We all stand probably covered in little burrs, a little with a little bit of greenery that's been around us, having finished up with the whole witch thing. And the time is yours. You currently stand outside the Quidditch pitch, so just on the like opposite end of it, where most people aren't going to be able to see you. And that event has already begun.
The camping event, you mean?
Correct.
Well, that little excursion was enlightening, to say the least.
I had a fabulous time.
Yeah, though I don't imagine that we're going to exactly be invited back for tea and biscuits anytime soon.
Some of us.
Definitely not me. All right, I need to get the camping supplies. Yours were also in the Mysterium, weren't they?
I told you guys if I was going camping, I was going glamping, but it's fine.
Well, gotta get used to all that nature stuff sooner or later.
I enjoy nature. Nature is a beautiful thing. I do, however, also enjoy AC.
I still need to figure out how that Muggle studies teacher got working computer in Hogwarts.
I think you should corner him, Clyde, and pick his brain about it.
I don't think he was the one responsible for setting it up, though.
But he might know who it was.
Yes.
And if he knows who it was, you should corner him and make him tell you.
Yes, the pure blood wizard coming and interrogating the Muggle for his secrets. That's going
Taylor's
to
all
go
this time.
swimmingly.
It's a
I'll
tale as
fucking
old as time.
obliviate you. You tell me what you know.
It'll go great. You got this.
Nothing like the Wizarding World and messing with the Muggles.
Mhm.
Messing with those with less power than you.
It's going great. It'll be fine. Maybe.
Clyde would like to take that point and then remark, but the Muggles have spicy footballs. Or as my grandfather called them.
Spicy footballs?
What?
Was he trying to say a spicy meatball?
No, spicy football. He's referring to atomic bombs.
Referring to what?
He's referring to the there's almost like a rugby-sized atomic bomb that America made. So
Oh,
God.
spicy footballs.
here comes the sun.
Yep. Here comes the sun.
No.
Oh, oh
Wow.
no.
Okay.
Oh, God. Well,
Clyde was raised to respect and fear Muggles.
As you should, really. As you should. They have guns.
we all know that Milne would kick anyone's ass here. Let's just be real.
Oh yeah,
Like-
can we please have Spec Ops Milne? The night vision.
I think that guns might be, I wouldn't say maybe more powerful, but at least equally as powerful as the magic in the Wizarding World. Because, like, how are you going to be casting Protego when you have a single millisecond to react? Huh? Huh?
I also have one counter argument: sniper rifles at long range.
Yeah, like, wizards are done for.
Yeah, I forget. I think maybe it was College Humor or some site, I forget which one, made like a fake movie trailer for the like Deathly Hallows, but they're like, but with the trailer starting out with like, well, wait, we can't find all the Horcruxes. Wait, why haven't we actually just tried guns? And then just made like Harry Potter action movie trailer.
There's a guy on TikTok a while back that was like creating videos of like the American exchange student to Hogwarts during the Battle of Hogwarts, just
Mhm,
like getting like a
mhm.
Gatling gun out.
Yup.
This is Sasha. It cost her $400,000 to fire her for 12 seconds.
Clyde is going to go. I'll go get this things we left in the Mysterium.
Yep. That's a good idea.
And Clyde's going to go up to next to Willow. Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. And then he's just going to. Yep.
Aww.
It's the way Maya is just like, not tell anyone what.
It's almost as if the hag just revealed that a certain pair aren't.
Oh, I forgot about that part of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that part of the story.
So that's why I was like, "Oh, that's so nice."
I think Willow would like give his hand a quick squeeze as he's leaving. Should we all head down there? I did promise Ernesia that I would help her with something while we're over there, so.
Never a bad idea to know how to rough it out in the woods for a time.
River knows all about roughing it.
She's gonna like look at you.
What?
Is
What else
she
did you
wrong?
do in Durmstrang?
Get beds.
I don't think dirt beds count.
It makes them stronger.
They were just a little cold. God.
Is that their whole thing that they don't even light fireplaces for warmth, just for light?
No, it's the opposite. That during the winter, like the castle's pretty fucking cold, and that they fire out off fireplaces mostly for warmth, and so only a few like rooms are actually warm in the winter.
Oh no, seek ancient castles. They are cold in general.
Oh yeah, but Hogwarts School, I mean,
Magic.
it's a little more than a castle. You know what I mean?
No, but
It's a mansion in the shape of a castle.
so even then, mansion-style castles were also really cold. They had to have, in the Gryffindor common room, it's almost like they have a tapestry along the walls.
Yeah.
That's insulation.
Really?
Yeah, because stone is not a good heat insulator.
Yeah, of course, yeah. But I'm like, I never really thought about tapestries being used like that. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, from what I understand, most castles would not have had bare stone walls for like the really habited areas because it'd be cold as nothing there.
Oh yeah, it's so fucking cold. Anyway, we walk across the grass right now, and the moment you guys are walking toward the castle, you can already see some like organization that's going on right now. Professor Milne is out here, and you catch glimpse of him wearing something. Let's see if I can find it really quick.
Oh crap! I know
Think
we're
yep,
joking
there
about
it
night vision
is.
goggles, but please no.
No, not night vision goggles. He is wearing khaki beige button-up shirt with pockets, added like khaki pants, a like sash that has been knotted in the front, a bunch of sewn on patches along his left and right, and like a odd beret with the logo BBS on it.
I think the vision would be probably preferable to that sight.
All right, everybody, get into your groups. Get into your groups. It's up to 8 in a group. We don't want to be having any more. I don't want to be seeing groups of 10. That's a little much. You can already see a bunch of your classmates all kind of gathering up together. And he says, we have a gauntlet of activities to get done today. And remember, do be trying hard, because those of you who actually are able to complete some of these things might be eligible for the prize. He says, and he's like pulling up a little backpack that he has. Really, really nice backpack filled to the brim with something. You can hear a few people kind of yelling out and talking. The area out here is filled to the brim with people because the group tournament couldn't happen at all. This is sort of like a little activity that's going on, and so when you come closer, Willow, you can see Ernesia right now, like standing in the crowd looking over at what the activities are going to be. Um,
Yeah, Willow will like walk up behind Arnusia. Hey.
how are you that smooth? So hey,
Oh,
hey to you
practice.
too.
Lots of practice.
You getting in my group today, or am I joining yours?
I've got some things to handle today, but I did promise you something, so I'm gonna hang out with you for a little bit.
I heard something. Apparently, Macy's making some extra special barbecue ribs for tonight.
Oh,
Yeah, might be on the outs, but her food's to die for. I swear, if she ever opens up a restaurant, I will be there every week.
for more reasons than one.
Just one.
Okay. Well,
What's up with you? You already look like you've been roughing it. She looks you up and down.
uh, you know, part of being a potions bitch is going and finding ingredients and all that trash.
Is that your new title? Potions
Yeah.
bitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into it. Can I be Quidditch bitch?
Absolutely.
Sweet. She's genuinely into that. She. So I actually forget what exactly you had promised her.
They had worked out a thing where they were she's trying to make Macy jealous.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys are together over there. Clyde, you've left to go and get your stuff right now. Professor Milne looks around and he sees River. River, what are you doing here?
Got in last night, Professor.
Oh, welcome. Here, have a pack. And he's going to put in your hands a mess kit and probably he's handing out to everybody one of those like sashes, those sashes. You kind of get like a little care package along with other groups. Do you have a group yet? Where's your sister?
I didn't have a set group. I'd probably join hers, though.
It's fine. We can find you something probably. Where's Willow? Willow. You want to be on a group with your brother?
I don't want to, but I will.
Sounds fine to me. And he's gonna try to gather people in a group. We're still in sort of the gathering phase. People are talking weirdly. You can see in the back of this group right now, there is somebody. It's fourth year. Professor Sprout currently has her wand out, and she is casting Herbivicus, and trees begin to sprout in the northern grounds up here in sort of a large lawn. Little bushes and shrubs come out with berries and plants. Twigs along the ground. You kind of create a fake little forest area, at least for the time being. And next to you, Lilith. Nolan says, you should try to have fun today, especially before what we're going to be going after. Might be a little rough.
I don't think we have much to worry about. I'm confident in our abilities.
I think so too. Confident that we can get it done. Isn't really any other choice at this point. But I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a s'more or two with you.
Well, if you just wanted to spend some time with me, you should have just said so.
I did. Right now.
I mean, without all the doom and gloom.
Sorry. So much of what's been happening lately. It's just can feel all encompassing, you know. There's never a moment that I'm not thinking about it. Almost.
Well, and she'll kind of like reach out and take his hand. Maybe it's best if we focus on s'mores, like you said. It won't do you much good if you're constantly worrying about what might or might not happen.
You know, Zachary will go camping. I never have though. Always stayed home. I bet you I can make a mean campfire.
I'll take you up on that. If I can set up a tent, then you can make a fire.
Ooh. I wonder if they're even getting his tents.
I
And
will
he'll
I
walk
will
forward.
I will walk my happy behind back to the castle otherwise. I better have a tent, is all I'm saying.
And you guys suffuse yourselves into the crowd here. Nolan sits, stands next to Willow in a river, and Nora, you can notice Clyde just like coming back with a bunch of stuff.
Oh, jeez, didn't realize I was muted. Nora will say to Clyde, like, need any help?
Yeah, my spine.
Jeez, it does seem like Willow
I think most of this is
Yeah.
Willow's.
almost seems as if Willow packed her entire room. And Nora will try to help out.
Um, yeah, you can grab like a few things for yourself. Clyde, what have you all brought?
I'm not sure what exactly would Willow have put in this pile that Clyde's meant to bring. Because Clyde's probably brought like an actually proper decent sleeping bag, but I don't know what Willow would have had.
If you look at that Pinterest board that I sent, there's a picture of her tent items in it. Just gonna say that.
Oh,
I am so sorry for everything that you've carried.
How
oh no!
how quickly?
Good luck.
Okay.
I swear to Merlin, this better be charmed to self-assemble, or I will shank someone.
Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
It's like a very heavy but still like fold out few boxes.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I would have. Oh, what's the spell again? What's the spell that allows objects to follow?
Locomotor.
Wait, I should have.
I have that? I think I do.
I think I would have had locomotor. I would have done locomotor, but there was someone dispelling it in the halls.
Oh, I do have. Wait, no. Have there are a few spells named locomotor, or that start with locomotor. So here we. Uh, no. What Nora will do is cast Reducio on it, on the camping equipment. That should help a little bit.
I should have thought of that.
Well, just a good reminder that sometimes uh, sometimes it's nice when things are small.
I'm not going to make any jokes, I promise. I don't want to get hit.
What, you think I'm joking?
No, no. I'm just going to stay quiet. I'm not going to stick with it.
Clyde, I don't think I've ever told a joke in my life. She grabs some of the camping equipment and walks.
All right, everybody, come on down here. Looks like Sprout just finished. Thank you very, very, very much. I forget Sprout's first name.
Pomona.
Pomona? Yeah. Thank you very, very much, Pomona. And she gives like a little nod. Today we're going to be working on different survival techniques. Now, our step one is going to be a very, very hard step, and people are going to be groaning about it, but I do not care. Same as Muggle Studies class. Wands in the bin, everybody. Wands in the bin. Ever have that, like, New Age teachers are like, phones in the bin. That's what's happening right now.
I am not putting my wand in that bin.
I am not putting my wand in there.
I know my wizarding rights.
I know my wizarding rights.
He tried to take my wand. I'ma just bombard the bin, so there's no bin to hold the wands. Like,
I feel
he's
like
not taking my
Twilight's
wand.
right.
So he's like, wands in the bin. Whoa! Like, you didn't see where it came from. You know what? I'm sure we'll act on an honor system.
That's what I thought, Professor Mill. That's what I thought.
Just think, I don't think you can take apart magical creatures' wand. I feel like that violates some kind of like law.
Exactly.
All right, so we are going to be working on water purification, wilderness scavenging, fire building, and yes, of course, our shelter showdown. We have crafted a little safe area for you guys to gather whatever. Professor Sprout has already placed in different kinds of edible and poisonous plants for you to discern from. Now, if you guys want any kind of help, I would definitely recommend my little friend. And he's going to pull out a book and hand it over toward Professor Sprout, who will then Geminio it. And I'll show you guys. I'm sending the cover of the book. Now, this would be not of America, but because it's the BBS, not the BSA. Oh no, BS. What's BB? Yeah, British Boy Scouts is what it's supposed to be. But I just sent it in discussion. This is like this handbook has unlimited amounts of potential in the kinds of things that we can craft and create. It shows different kinds of knots, and it also shows plant classification, especially between poisonous ones endemic to Britain. So should be able to help. And like you start like hand it out to different people. Sprout is. You can see Rojas comes by and hands a book down toward Miss Willow. Rojas is like, here,
Thank you.
Please don't thank me, Rojas says. And you can see her immediately get distracted by somebody else who's like fighting over their book. And she will yell out in Spanish toward them. Some older years who speak Spanish.
Hmm.
You-
There's
you
a few
know-
different people here.
You know that Scout book's meant to be largely for England. There's a reason why there's the Scott Scout book.
Is there a Scott? Is there a Scott?
Yeah, it's
Scout?
called the Scott Scouts.
Scott?
Yeah.
Scout. Oh, well, I'm sure it shouldn't be too much of a problem, Milton says.
Mhm.
Scout Scotland.
This
Scott
shouldn't
Scouts.
be that bad.
That's weird. Oh, wow. Oh, they wear kilts. That's cool.
The Boy Scouts.
Look. Here's like a really old image. I just found this. Lifeweaver obviously knows more about this than I do.
What is
I was-
that hat?
I
don't
think that
know.
River should be in the Scott Scouts.
How dare you?
Are you sure that's not just an American dressing up as a Scottish?
It might be.
I
It
think
might
it is.
be.
Oh,
I'm offended.
that's so fucking funny.
That is an American.
It's definitely an American. It's
Imagine.
definitely an American. So
Wait, I'm not Googling this.
Milne was a British Boy Scout, and he seemingly is living his best life as a Scout captain or whatever. So, your very first task, should you wish to complete it, and you all should, you will have 5 minutes as your large groups to gather what you can. This means wood for any kind of shelter that we're creating. This also means edible plants, maybe even I think maybe we shouldn't be doing hunting. I don't know if Minerva would exactly agree with me there. Fallen branches, large leaves, kindling. We can make the building blocks of twine, and anything you can grab. All right, 5 minutes, starting, and he takes out like a little stopwatch. Tick, 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 click now, and everybody moves off toward the little made up forest with varying amounts of enthusiasm.
I think we didn't get the correct memo, Willow. Because didn't you have a bag of what are they again? The wooden charcoal thing chunks. I swear I saw that in your bag. Your pack, Willow.
No.
Yes.
Did not smuggle in charcoal. You know what?
Willow, make a deception check.
No. Don't do that to Clay.
Let's see. I do not. To be fair, I don't have good deception, so.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious, Clyde. No.
River, put it in my bag.
What's that, brother?
You know, you look up. I didn't even know you had a bag.
Willow,
4 minutes. You can hear him yell out.
Shit. Okay, we need to move. I refuse to lose.
Okay.
I swear to God.
So each one of you are going to tell me what kind of material you want to gather, and then we'll make a check on that.
Just like straight up material.
Well, yeah, you basically have like a little made up little forest. So what kind of stuff do you want to gather for the tasks later on down the line?
Mm. Different materials that we could use for tasks later.
Well, we need fire, so
Yeah.
I'd recommend we go after a broken tree,
Mhm.
broken tree branches and things, lest we invoke someone's wrath.
Yeah, so we are gonna need stuff to make a fire. We probably want something to like. We probably should also get like a longer stick so we can like fish and stuff.
Fish.
I'm literally pulling out my camping knowledge now. We're gonna want to make something to like get water out and filter water.
Fire,
Uh,
fire for boiling desalination.
Yeah.
Well, no, it wouldn't be desalination, but purification. No.
Or even something that we could like essentially like strain the water.
You're so funny, Willow. And he's here as Macy's walking by with Juniper and the other Hufflepuffs. Oh.
We're gonna work on that. We're gonna work on that.
The night is young.
Mm-hmm.
What do we need to roll, by the way? Because
It depends on what you're looking for. So I heard long stick for making a fishing rod. You know, that's definitely something.
branches and things that are not connected to a tree.
Okay.
Because I
Someone
did not.
was a Boy Scout. Someone was a Scout.
I was, yes.
Yeah, I was too.
But there was another reason for it, though. Alex.
Yes, I understand. It's a good in-character reason, but out of character, it's a good idea too. And so everyone's going to get something. So, Clyde, I know what you're getting. Is anyone helping Clyde with that?
Yeah, River will help Clyde with that.
Okay, we got River on that. That's reserved. We got Willow. Are you looking for a fishing rod type thing?
And not a fishing rod. I want a fishing spear.
Ooh, okay. We're looking for spear. You got it. Nora, what are you looking for?
Nora will she'll look for firewood and stuff like that.
Okay, specifically, so I think Clyde's the one looking for firewood. We still probably want
Clyde's
someone
looking for firewood. Sorry.
Yeah, Clyde and River are together on that.
And then Willow's looking for spears. Then Nora will will look around to gather
berries and herbs.
Yeah, berries and stuff.
Okay. Lilith?
I think I'll go help Annie. I'm gonna have Nora.
All right, we kind of got we got everybody working together, and then Willow and Arnesia trying to make spears. Sounds great.
Totally not going to turn this into a Hunger Games situation. It's fine.
We have the magic bow if we really need it. If no one's looking, just Sagittarius on the
My goal
leg.
is to hunt down other campers.
Oh.
I'm going to find Wilfred and just...
Okay. All right, so I want Clyde and River to make me I'm gonna get Clyde to make me a herbology check, and then both of you to make me a survival check. Willow, I'm gonna get you to make me an athletics check.
That's not good.
Nora and Lilith, you guys are gonna make me a herbology check.
Wait. Can I actually go back a second? Because I think I know a better idea for Nora.
Okay.
I think I want Nora to track down whoever she thinks is going to be the best at gathering food, so that she can.
Do I have an inspo? No.
So she can sneak some of their food away.
So does Nora have an idea of who already to go after, or do you want to make an insight check?
I'll make an insight check.
Sure.
because her insight's pretty all right.
I'm not built for athletics. I am built for survival and herbology.
Up to you, Nora.
Oh, dang. It's a 9.
Yeah, up to you.
So
This
no,
is not
Nora
gonna
doesn't
go
really
well.
know who would be the best.
You're not sure, but you can make a call in if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, she'll just look in general. Like that was sort of just an idea I had where I was like, oh, that would be funny if that worked out, but no, she'll just
You can see that a little like squirrel runs across the way and goes up a tree.
Does anybody have a subscriber? Please.
Yes, I have a subscriber.
Thank
Also,
you.
River needs-
We should probably save it for the bigger stuff. This is
Yeah,
just
the murder
whatever.
dungeon.
Yeah,
we
the
get
murder
there.
dungeon.
I think
Nora will.
River needs to roll. Survival.
Yeah, I do. Sorry, I was like
Survival.
looking at a subclass thing.
It's all good.
We're all Ravenclaw, so you can't roll below a 6.
On wisdom or intelligence checks that you are already proficient in.
Yeah, so that means that Nora rolled a 13, but
A 13 for insight?
yeah.
Okay. Then you can see Logan brandishing his wand and seemingly going after choosing to go hunting, which is not probably something that you should be doing. You can also see Macy right now, you know, is a very good cook, is slowly picking through some of the stuff that's down here.
Nora will say to Lilith then, like, well, what are you feeling for dinner? Berries or meat?
I need to hear that again.
Oh, Nora will say to Lilith, it's like, well, what are you feeling for dinner? Berries or meat?
I didn't hear the T. And I was like, run that by me again.
I don't. Yeah, this is the year where Nora gets her freak on, I guess.
Yeah. Freaky. Lilith?
I would say I'm more partial to a slice of meat than a few berries.
Well, then we should see what Logan's caught for us then.
Okay. Are you following Logan's gonna steal whatever he gets, or what?
Yeah, that's. I think Nora's gonna follow Logan with it in mind. Like, hey, I won't snitch. I get a cut.
You two make a stealth check.
Oh my god, what is my stealth?
Hello. Hey.
Oh my god, Luke!
Hey, Luke.
Oh, I'm taking it. Whoever, like, I'm guessing that was an advantage or something.
Advantage? What?
What? Whoever won.
Oh no, just Luke. Oh, 1d4.
Oh, 1d4. Okay. Because I rolled a 9.
Sounds like Nora needs it. Yeah.
1d4. Hey, 13.
Okay. So you guys go after Logan here, watching him and his movements. He like puts his hand toward the ground, and Darcy comes up out of the brush as well with him. He says, "Keep out of sight," and he's like, "See anything? I think there might be rabbits. Rabbits? Maybe a jackalope. That would be so cool. I get the antlers, put them up on my wall. Well, isn't that kind of mean? Hey, out here, we're wild animals, okay? It's just that's just the way the cookie crumbles." And Darcy's like, All right. I mean, you butchered chickens before. Yeah. Darcy like nods, and they're gonna go after it. They eventually find like a little hole down here, and we kind of cut to a little Sagittarius. There's a green arrow that streaks through the space, and we can see like a little jackalope that's peeking up out of its hole, and then just shot directly through the neck. Hey! Direct hit! Kind of a humane way, actually, Darcy says. Comes over, and they can like grab him by the antlers and pull it out. Oh, he's a big un! Logan's really excited. So you have some options. You can try to extort, or you can just be like, Petrificus totalis, and just take it.
Oh, you know, 100%. That's what I was gonna do.
So you guys can make a roll to hit at advantage because you are stealthed. They have no reaction because they are surprised.
Okay, let me look. I don't think I have. Wait, do I have Petrificus totalis? I always have trouble looking at my list. I have a stupefy.
That works too.
Let's see. And that is yes,
Well,
stupefy.
Juju hits.
Let's see.
Stupefy.
Stupefy.
Make a ranged spell attack. Okay. Let me character sheet. Where's my ranged spell attack? Oh, my spell attack is +7. Okay, so I was going to roll twice, but
No need anymore. It's an actual 20. So they're like, cool. This could be so great in a stew. Bright red flash, white flash, and the both of them either are stupefied or petrificus totalis and hit the ground petrified with the little like the one that's petrified still holding the antler of the rabbit.
Well, this
go
just
ahead.
shows. This just shows that it's always survival of the fittest. Oh, I thought we were wild animals out here. I should just, do what I should do as a wild animal and secure my meal for the winter. But I'll let you go. And she'll like defendo the antler, like out of his hand.
So he's left with the antlers, and you take the fucking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, sure.
Nora just like leans down to the. Which one was petrified, Logan or Darcy?
We'll say Logan because it's funnier.
Yeah, Nora will just lean down to Logan like don't worry, capable hunter like yourself. Gives him a little pat on the cheek. I'm sure you'll catch another one in no time.
Fucking hate you.
Get in line.
All right, so you guys get away with your ill-gotten gains. Congratulations. I loved that. I loved the idea of that. I'm going to reward Annie with an inspiration for the idea to follow somebody else.
I'm gonna save that for later.
River, Clyde. So Clyde, you got your herbology check?
Yes, 19.
What'd you get?
I got a 19.
Nice. Okay, and then survival checks.
Do we have to talk about survival? I rolled an A.
An 8, okay.
Yeah.
River.
Also rolled an 8.
Okay, yeah. All right. So, you are looking around this sort of makeshift forest area that has been erected, and looking around, there are different kinds. There are little trees that are younger. They still are bright with green, golden leaves, and you can see other ones that look like cracked. Some that currently bear very, very few leaves or almost none. And uh, Clyde, you're able to identify which plants would probably be best for, and like the driest for creating um, a good fire. Now, you're able to gather plenty of kindling, you and River together. That even with an 8, kindling can be pretty easy. You're just picking it up off the forest floor. But for some more substantial, thicker pieces of wood, you have this, I'd say like medium-sized tree, maybe this large around here, that currently is cracked halfway down it, and has definitely died. um, you and River try to figure out how to get it down and are having a little bit of trouble. Um, River, the moment you wait, River, you got a seed right from earlier. You know,
Oh, I did, yeah.
you did, yeah. Um, the moment you touch this tree, you can see from within like a little branch starting to grow out from where the crack had gone, and
Ooh.
it blooms with like a few leaves.
I don't think we can cut down this tree anymore.
I feel like we shouldn't. It's clearly still growing.
I think you might have accidentally just revived a tree.
That's not going to be good.
You can
Not
hear
for this
a
challenge, no.
heavy chop from nearby, and you can see Milne talking to a few other students, and it has an actual axe and has gone for a good hit. He's having some trouble with it, and she just kind of nicked it, really. Uh, so you want to kind of create like a wedge. You're supposed to come up from the top, like, and he's gonna try to. I'm gonna make him an athletics check. It's a 10. He's having some trouble with it. That's just happening nearby.
I think we're going to need to go with less, if you know what I mean. I don't think we can risk things, especially given your new apprenticeship.
It just doesn't feel right anymore. Maybe there's some branches just laying around.
All right, then River, you can make me a perception check.
Oh god, is River going to just reactivate every single dead tree branch? Oh
I'm just
no.
go around touching trees. It's fine. 16.
Okay, yeah. You are able to find some larger pieces, maybe not as large as a felled tree, but some that are at least usable. And yes, everyone that River touches, you can see is overcome by like blooming moss on the outside of it.
That is not going to be good.
River tries to like hide that. You could see like a little white flower like appear on the corner of one.
That's gonna be hard to hide.
Yeah.
Here, you. He's gonna like shove it at Clyde.
Uh, uh,
You can see the flower like dies when the moment it's out of River's hands.
I'm not
So
entirely sure what to do.
But you guys have gathered the material. You just have to bring it back to base.
Do you feel any different? River?
Not particularly. I mean, they're not speaking to me or anything.
But you are able to revive them, which is actually really interesting. Wonderful
Right.
and interesting. But we should probably get back, and you should probably refrain from touching anything we don't want to revive.
Oh, definitely shouldn't touch anything else.
Like, you know what I wonder what would happen if I'm fairly certain I have some petrified trees in my home. I wonder what would happen. I'm not saying we should do it, but I wonder what would happen if you touched that.
I love petrified wood. It's super cool. Like, I actually, somewhere, I do have a chunk of petrified wood.
Ooh.
Just like a. Hey, do you guys know about petrified wood? It's like
Yeah.
wood fossil.
Yeah.
So yeah, it becomes like stone because a lot of people don't know this. There was a long time of Earth's history where trees there was no way for them to degrade.
Mm-hmm.
Like they wouldn't they would grow old, and like trees today, they get all mushy and they start to deteriorate just like a dead body or something.
We forgot we hadn't installed the fungal DLC yet.
Yes, there wasn't the various bacteria and fungi that digest them yet.
There was
So
no
they
fungus
just sat
among us.
there.
Sorry.
Yeah. What did you just say?
There's no fungus among us.
Fungus among us. Stop
I'm
scaring Wood, Alex. Sorry. Right. So you guys are able to gather that. Nearby, we have Willow and Ernisia. You guys are moving through the area here, and she says, I don't get it. Why she wouldn't want to be with me today.
Well, you guys are on the outs, so.
But, if you liked somebody, enjoyed their presence, and they weren't around, wouldn't you fight for that? Wouldn't you do something about that?
I mean, yeah. If you like somebody, then you do everything in your power to be around them. Even if it means going through some underhanded tactics.
Exactly. So I'm not the asshole.
No, not at all.
No. And Willow, did you make your athletics check?
Yeah, it went badly. It was very bad.
What did you get?
It was a 5.
All
it
right.
wasn't good.
You find a nearby because wait, you're trying to make a spear, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you are able to find like a larger kind of shaft, like almost like a staff, and are trying to break it because it's too long, and you're just not really able to get it. You can hear little creaks, but nothing definitive. Ernisia has just been kind of talking all this time, and then she says, "You need some help with that?"
Yeah, actually.
What are you trying to do exactly?
Well, I'm going to use this to make a spear, and I'm going to use it to hunt for food. And if it happens to catch a student or two, then it does.
Okay. I was going to say, you don't exactly seem like the hunting type to me.
No.
She is going to she's like, give it here. She'll come over, and she rolls up her sleeves, and you can see she's got some muscle on her.
Mm-hmm.
Jock
Ooh.
girl Like, oh, okay. And athletics. That is, at your level, if she has, that's a plus that. So that is a dirty 20
Heck yeah.
because she's proficient. She and she's able to kind of like snap it in two right down its middle length. That's a good spear height.
It's really good, actually.
We cut to the two of you back down at camp, like sitting on like little cut logs as people are moving around. 1 minute! You can hear her yelling out, and you and her. She's using Defindo
Hmm.
to like kind of whittle it down.
Yeah, I think that's what Willow would be using to like kind of round it out.
Sure, we're just going to go dynamite fishing with Lombarda.
It would work too. Okay. And by the end of it, make me a survival check, Willow.
Thank God. Thank God, something I'm actually good at. Alright, that's an 18.
Yeah. So you're able to create a fairly sharp point here. And you can hear like a little like bell going ding 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 ding. All right, that's it for the wilderness scavenger. We are going to be moving on now. Professor Milne gathers everybody together for the fire building contest. So, from what we've gathered, each person should have enough to build a small or larger fire. Using some of our techniques that we have down here, everybody has been given a flint and steel. Remember, honor system. So, Professor, yes, Mr. Logan? There were some other students who were using wands during all that. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. No wands today, okay? Everyone's going to be given either a box of matches, a flint and steel, or if you really if you really want to challenge yourself, then I guess like a rubbing stick. I don't even know what it's called. The little like. Remember, this is about Muggle survival. You use wands, and it just defeats the purpose. Ornesia puts her wand away that she was using to cut. And everybody has their own like little areas that are set up, like a bunch of like little fire pits all over the northern grounds over here. And to make sure that people stay honest, Professor Rojas and Professor Sprout are here to watch. And me. Hello, everybody. Oh, Professor Hagrid. Rubius, how goes it? It's been a good day so far. Just a little bit of monitoring down by the forest. I thought I'd come by for a rabbit or two. Oh, we don't have any rabbits. I don't think that Minerva would. Lilith, are you going to pull up your rabbit? Or are you going to keep it hidden?
Can you repeat what they said? You kind of cut out for me a little bit.
Oh, okay. Hagrid showed up, basically was like, I'd love to have a rabbit or two at a fire. You know, he came down for a meal.
Mm.
And Milne was like, oh, we don't have any rabbits. We're not doing hunting or anything.
Yeah, no, Lilith would just be like, oh, Professor Haggard, you can sit near us. And she'd like hold it up.
Yeah, you can see him like, ooh, like kind of go to rub his belly. Milne like looks over like, where did you? I don't want to know. But I think actually he would probably direct you in the book, since now that you have it, on how to actually prepare rabbit, and that you have to hang it upside down and kind of drain it and stuff.
Fun
Take out the
fact:
main guts.
I know how to skin a rabbit IRL.
I fully believe you. I remember when I was very, very little going to a camp out, and they had a rabbit upside down that they had caught. Actually, my best friend had caught it in a snare, um, and it was dead, and it hung over there for so long that one of the eyes popped out, and
Uh,
and I was both disgusted and oh excited sort of thing. They made like rabbit soup, which is kind of cool. Okay. So everyone's at the fire building contest. And Professor Milne's coming around to see what people have gathered, and you can see as like a clipboard, he is judging everybody with a point system based on what you have gathered. Arnesia says, tonight we hunt. Like later tonight, you're gonna attack students.
Hell yeah.
You and Arnesia have your things. You're mostly just like hanging out with them, and we find ourselves in a little fire pit together. There's a mess of stones and just sort of like a dirt area. And who wants to? Well, who was given the textbook?
I do.
It was Willow. Willow, you have the textbook.
I said a tank-wood. I'm so sorry, Alex, but I can't get my head.
What? I couldn't understand you at all,
I heard
Lifeweaver.
nothing.
I sent a tank-wood for something. Oh God.
Let me see. Yep. Yep. First few seconds of that video.
I feel like when it comes to preparing the jackalope rabbit, Nora will use one of the knives that she found, one of the amber hand knives.
Oh yeah, she stole them.
Right.
Have you just had them on your person the whole time?
Yeah.
They were goblin knives stolen by dark wizards. And those dark wizards were like, "Oh, look at this cool thing we stole." So yeah, Nora like carries one around with her. Like, no,
So
I'm
trying
the
to be
safest
like,
person this at least one of these knives could be with.
now that it's drained, we are going to want to kind of cut it open. Here, I have a pocket knife, and he's going to like. You're like, oh, don't worry, large knife. Oh, Nora, I'll allow you just to start carving into that thing if people want.
Professor, could I ask you a quick question?
As always, Clyde.
In your classroom, I've been told you have a working computer. I'm kind of curious how that works. Like, who helped?
Working is one word for it.
It's powered on, which is a miracle. How?
Sometimes, yeah, when I can get the generator running.
Yeah, but the generator provides electricity, and electricity doesn't really what?
It can, or at least sometimes it seems. Magic's fickle. I try not to logic it my way through it. But we were able to set up a large radar dish up on the divinations tower, send a line down into the showroom, and with my generator, it works about. I found it works more during the winter than
What about
anything.
solar
Don't know
panels?
why.
Or what about solar panels? Or God forbid, just install a wind turbine into the top of the tower.
That would be something. Remember that this is 2000 whatever, so like solar
The government
panels
has
are a thing.
no. The government has a
Sure.
grant. The government gives out grants for wind turbines at this time.
Really? Okay.
Yes, it's part of their.
Okay.
It was part of their old solar initiative.
Well, he doesn't have any.
It'd be funny though.
I've just been using gas. Petrol. Petrol.
Petrol. No, it would
As
be
I-
diesel. It would be diesel thinking about it because the diesel generator.
But there's not gas generators? Petro generators? 'Cause
Yeah.
that's what I see normally over here, is like if you buy like a personal generator, then you just fill it with gasoline.
Hmm.
Is it mostly diesel over there?
I remember when I was younger, a lot of diesel generators for some reason.
Huh. Interesting. Different places in the world.
Sorry for the tangent.
I always find it interesting. So yeah, he'll tell you that basically the generator works sometimes, normally during the winter for some fucking reason. And then on top of that, the Wi-Fi connection is super fucking shoddy.
So there's no magical like exception being built into the wards or anything to allow it.
We've just kind of found our way around it. I was mostly intrigued by the idea of the Wizarding wireless network, and that they are able to send radio waves even within the castle. So there must have been some kind of bandwidth that we'd be able to get through the wards.
Sorry.
Fascinating, isn't it?
Yes. Sorry. By the way, out of character. Sorry for this. Clyde. This is a thing Clyde has always been bugged by.
I need to wonder. I need to know.
He will figure out how to make a movie theater in Hogwarts. So help him.
So Nora, are you the one that's skinning the rabbit? Of course. That's between you and Lilith.
Yeah, unless Lilith, you really want to chop up a rabbit.
You got it.
Alley-oop.
Make me a survival check for fun. And for those of you, the rest of you guys who are building a fire, Willow, it says the first step to any stable fireplace is to protect the surrounding environment. It says step 1, dig a pit.
River.
He's gonna like look up.
Well, step 1, dig a pit.
Well, you do know we have the photo. Oh no, we don't have the photo. Oh no.
Well, you
Yeah.
do, but you're not supposed
Yeah, the
to be
teacher's
using
right
it.
there.
Yeah, we're not cheating. We're doing this the
You
right
guys
way.
want to do like a...
Then you dig the pit.
You guys,
dig
you have
the
like a
pit.
little trowel, you know?
Then again, oh no, Defodio isn't a cantrip spell, so it can't be wandlessly cast. Damn it.
I think Defodio is a cantrip spell.
Defodio is a cantrip.
Oh no, but cantrips. No, I've always wondered about wandless because I think it's only Asio, Elohim, or a Calavarian then that can be.
Yeah, a wandless has a certain
List.
like certain kinds of spells that can be cast that way, and then if you, I haven't exactly always liked that list, especially with our game. I think it could be. I think it could be still balanced to be like all cantrips you can cast like that. But then there's Bombarda.
Non-combat spells.
Yeah, like any cantrip non-combat spells you can cast wandless. But it's superior wandless where you can cast anything that you have
Yeah.
locked in.
River, just dig your hands in the dirt and scoop.
It's
You're
like
telling me that in
very-
that giant bag you don't have like a shovel?
No, I don't carry shovels around.
That seems like a lapse in planning, but
You have to like catch up. We still have to go through all of the potion stuff that you've missed. So, hop 2.
Clyde will try help with noodle arms.
yeah, he's gonna like
I forgot that Nolan was here for a minute.
Mhm.
So Nolan will begin to gather the stones and like put them in like a little circle around the fire pit.
See, Nolan's doing his part.
I'm a hard worker.
I know Willow has one. So like River's gonna grab a book out of Willow's bag,
You
Almost
son
like-
of a bitch.
digging into the dirt with it.
You're using a book.
No, Clyde. Oh no, that would be too. I was gonna say. Wait.
I did say you had a trowel. You have a trowel.
I think this is just revenge.
Yeah, no, this is just because I have to dig the hole.
Clyde's helping you to be fair.
Make an athletics check at disadvantage, River.
Seriously? My
This is what
ancient
you wanted.
runes textbook?
I'm
Really?
never gonna use this in real life. It's fine.
What do you... Okay. Alright.
It's
He's still
ancient
got
for a reason.
15. He's still got 15. You're like, yeah, if I kind of like fold it, it's like a hard cover. So if I crack it in the middle here, you kind of get like a point that you can
I am
flicking
watching
out
this.
little pieces of dirt. And yeah, your fucking textbook's ruined. But the pit is
Zero.
properly dug.
Yeah, Clyde will immediately cast Reparo as soon as River's done.
Thank you, Clyde.
Now it's just super fucking dirty.
Surgify.
Thank you, Lilith.
Yeah, see, there you go. Problem solved. You got your
And
book
then you'll
back.
need to
There's a
Reparo
hole.
it again for water damage.
Hey, Ernie. I think I know our first victim.
Victim.
You'll never catch me alive. How dare?
Right now, Clyde, you have the bundle of wood to get started finally.
I'm gonna make sure that none of the flowered ones have snuck in.
Oh! The moment you were given them, the flowers like died. Remember?
Yeah.
So, Clyde, you're the one getting the stuff down here. I'd like you to make me a survival check.
Oh, God. Ah! No! No! Help! Please help! Mayday! Mayday!
Mayday! Mayday!
Mayday!
Hey, my subscriber.
Good lord. Good. Okay.
So Clyde, you've never properly done this before. You begin to like stack up the wood, and unfortunately, you get it backwards. You end up putting the kindling on top of all the heavy stuff on the bottom. This can work, but right now Clyde is like trying with matches. You put like a match down there and it keeps like burning out before you even get down there, or like you start talking to somebody and it burns down to your fingertip. You're like, ow, okay.
I've done this wrong.
Or you have like trouble like actually lighting one. You light up the kindling and then like the kindling starts to go and then like it dies off too.
Okay.
Don't know what you're doing wrong.
No,
Clyde-
I know for a fact I've
At
done
this point,
wrong.
the judges are coming by to like look at people's fires. You see nearby, and you can see Macy, Juniper, Delilah's fire is just like roaring right now, and Ernisia is looking back and forth, back and forth.
Clyde, switch with me.
Swap. Just immediately, please. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. You take the book. You give the steps. I'll do this. It's fine. We're gonna work together. We're a team. All right?
Okay.
Go team, go.
What are you doing?
She's gonna try and salvage this.
Okay, all right.
It needs to be better.
It's already not great. So this is gonna be a survival check at disadvantage.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
No. What?
At disadvantage. Get
At
fucking wrecked, Alex.
disadvantage?
You thought she was gonna have an issue with that. You thought.
Holy
You fucking
fuck.
thought. That's go best friend. That's my best friend.
Yeah.
I have
yeah.
expertise in survival.
Well,
Willow cannot be contained.
cannot. Yeah, you're like move over. she like grab the stuff, like reorient it, like put like the bit of the kindling stuff into the bottom, kind of open up an area to get some air. The judges are coming over, and you have opened up the matchbox. You have a single match left. Don't fuck this up. Stick it underneath, like give it like a little like blow, and like get some air in there, and you begin to see those embers start, and a fire quickly overtakes the pit. That's what I'm talking about, Willow. And she's going to give you, Willow, a big hug. Ernesia is.
We'll hug her back.
You guys are like jumping up and down. Again, we have Macy looking over like.
Mm-hmm.
That might have hurt. Willow,
Mm-hmm.
you make me a performance check.
Ooh. That's not gonna go well. Okay. That's an 11.
Okay. Not bad. And you guys now have a fire. And Professor Milne says, "All right, our final event of the night, at least a part of our judging contest, is going to be our shelter showdown. Now, we are going to be focusing on lean-tos or other emergency shelters. Teams together are going to be competing to build the best shelter using only natural materials within a set time limit. You guys will have an hour to build whatever you think you can create, and shelters will be judged by their integrity, quality, and survivability long term."
Best bet would probably be a dugout then. Like, do we have any firewood left over? Well, do we have any sticks left over?
I will say that yes, you guys have, because you had two people working on that, so that you guys do have wood for building a shelter if you wanted to.
No, like Clyde's is going to suggest digging like you know how there's like the trench things with like and then you put like a wooden lattice over top with leaves on top.
Yes, you're talking about like the triangular.
No,
Like
I was
the-
talking about in the ground.
Sitting
Like
down.
it's like it's a cut into the ground, and then you put like a wooden lattice over wooden style lattice on top.
All right, hand over the runes textbook. Let's start digging.
We are not using my runes textbook as a freaking scooper again.
It seemed to work well last time. Nolan says.
Clyde will sacrifice his Art Deco architecture book.
I think it's gonna take too long, Clyde. Nolan disagrees.
Fair enough.
But I mean, maybe if we employ a little bit of magic, then we could get like a little greenery area where we grow greens on the roof.
I think the teachers would notice now thinking about it.
Yeah, but do we really want to win? Nolan says.
I mean, we could just hang out in Willow's palace over here.
Would it be a problem if we conjured a shovel? What about power tools?
Probably not a good idea. Here's what I'm thinking, right? Is if we can create some sort of an arch here, right? If we can create some sort of an arch, and we can also get double points for not just making a shelter, but we could also turn it into a rain catcher thing.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
We need to get double
That
points.
sounds like cool. That sounds really cool.
We also have to make this big enough to fit us all. So there's that.
Yeah.
All right. Let's work together. Everyone's going to take a portion of the load. If anyone has any creative ideas to jump on, I've heard rain catcher. There's like growing greenery on the roof. Anybody else have any ideas of what you want your dream shelter to be? Bowling alley,
Hold on. I'm on Pinterest right now, so I will have something
Pinterest
for you.
survival shelters.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, they'll go there too.
Clyde's going to go up to
Survival
Willow and gently nudge her.
What's up?
Be careful. Be careful touching the branches.
What happens if I touch the branch?
He gives you a small twig.
She'll take it.
Nothing happens.
Oh,
Don't-
River had a bit of an interesting reaction earlier.
Oh god, did he eat those
No,
berries again? I told him
no,
before.
no, Willow. He made a dead branch come to life.
Huh. That's interesting. We're gonna have to compare notes on that, actually.
Ooh. You found a good one, Juju.
Alright. I'll be careful, but I think I should be okay.
Just wanted to make sure.
I appreciate you looking out for me, actually. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, can we kick the competition's ass now?
I like the way that Wilfred's looking over here. You can see like Wilfred and his group looking around at other people's shelters, not putting a whole lot of work and actually building their own.
Mm-hmm.
Arnesia like holds the spear at the side.
We're gonna try something.
They are. Okay.
Not unless we try something first.
It'd be a shame if their fires went out and their materials were just gone.
Utter shame.
How else would they
Or-
continue?
Clyde's going to go into his bag and pull out a glass thing from before. Or it'd be a shame if a gust of wind knocked it down.
Absolute
Remember, he still has the
shame.
Ventus bomb, the Ventus bomb
The
thing.
Ventus bomb?
Yeah, remember he put the glass. Remember he made a fortissimo glass thing and then injected a massive amount of air. It was one of the first things he made, along with the robes that he.
Just the air. It's just an air cannon at this point.
No, it's what is the description of the spell?
So I got this. I love this idea. I would love to make this. We already got our little fire out there. Let's get everybody working hard, and we can make this big space. Nolan's going to be working on the like mossy roof, so he's going to be gathering mosses. What does everyone else want to do?
I'm cutting
let's-
firewood, like into like the specific size it needs to be.
Gotcha. Yeah. So gathering lumber.
Willow will like start to create like a. So like essentially what I'm thinking is she's like making a thing where like rain. You are breaking up something fierce.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, what were you saying?
You were talking about rain catcher. You can do that. I also just felt like Willow would be interior design because you have all that
100%.
shit in your pack.
Oh
You
yeah.
can make it all pretty.
So like her thought process, right, is again going with the interior design is like the rain catcher is almost like it flows through on like this like pieces of like hollowed out
Little
log.
trough,
Yeah, and it goes through.
like a viaduct.
Exactly. So yeah, she's pulling double duty right now.
So are we going to use the unintentional weapon that Clyde made to mess with it?
Alright, you're
Yeah?
with me. We're on defense duty. I'm pretty sure that Wilfred's going to be trying something, not necessarily toward us, but one person I'm also worried about is the Gryffindor boys. There's Logan and Darcy, Sam and Sally.
Oh, they're going
I
to
don't
be
know.
wanting revenge.
I don't know why Logan and Darcy would want to do anything bad.
No clue.
Nora, you know those traps? They're like you take like a branch and you basically just pull them back. And so when someone trips the trap, the branch like whaps them.
Yeah. Nora, do you want
Nora's
to be on
gonna-
trap duty?
Nora will help out with trap duty.
All right.
Clyde's going to hand the glass thing to Arnesia. Point,
What the fuck is this?
aim it at a particular. Aim it at your target, but just keep in mind that I sort of need to know generally where it is. Keep secret. Just don't ask too many questions about this thing.
Where's the front of it?
Do not touch the valve, please. Do not touch the. Do not touch the
Up
valve.
your eye.
Clyde is like, no.
No. Oh, here's another cute little survival thing I found.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You look over to your right, you can see Wilfred's team has created this.
What the
Just something gaudy. They found four
Chop
trees
that
that are
shit
in an
down.
area and made this thing, this on stilts.
Someone chop that shit down.
not it.
All right. I think then, yeah, I think we're all gonna. Time to. What's the phrase? Oh no.
Autobots rollout.
Yeah, there you go. Autobots roll out.
Autobots roll out. Okay.
I get to be RC.
I don't know who I am, but I'm going to make us the most luxurious inside shelter thing / rain catcher.
I need to point out the irony of Clyde, the wannabe architect on defense duty.
Can we also create a lookout tower? Is that a thing?
I don't think we
I
have
think
enough
we should.
resources for that.
Someone build a tree.
You could. There's a tree. Well, maybe we can make a tree.
I would be down to make a
We
tree.
got true druids here.
I think we should make a tree. Help me.
Already Willow's extorting me. It's fine.
We can work together. It'll be fine.
It's not using wands, at least. I think.
Yeah, Willow will make a point of like leaving her wand.
Okay. Arnesia is going to disappear.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that shit.
She's committing subterfuge right now amongst the other groups.
Need to have her get rid of that little tower Wilfred and them got going.
I have just given Arnesia a mini bomb.
You gave her
Yes,
whatever
you did.
blew up the greenhouse.
No. That's an Arumpin potion. This is just like a Ventus.
That was the Arumpin potion. Fuck.
Yeah, this is just
Yeah.
like effectively I took a Ventus spell, put it into an indestructible glass thing. That's how it worked, wasn't it? Pretty sure.
Yeah, it was a pressure bomb. You made a pressure
Yeah, I
bomb.
made a pressure bomb.
Yeah. So, fuck. Oh, man. I can't believe you gave her
Okay.
that.
Someone's gonna. Honestly. Um.
Okay, so we all work hard together. It is a good time spending time with friends, working on something that you actually get to create, and at the end have something left over. Lilith, you are cutting those wood boards to length. Professor Milne actually comes over and gives you a little hand axe and tries to teach you how to use it. You end up trying it out. It's up to you if you end up using it or not. Um, but you are able to complete your project nonetheless. Um, we kind of have a montage of you and Nolan and uh, Willow and whatnot, like setting up wood pieces and like hammering little like wooden nails into place, and like Nolan coming up with just mounds of moss and bringing it down, River touching it and it just like kind of growing out from where it was. We have the montage of Willow and River. Now, you want to have a little lookout tower that's super cool. There's no trees in where you are right now. So, are you guys coming together?
Yes, we're holding hands in a circle and
Singing Kumbaya?
hoping a tree erupts between them.
The two of you look between each other, just like hating that you're even close to one another. Nothing is happening.
You're not doing it right.
What do you want me to do? Hug you? What?
I don't know.
You
It's
want me
not
to
working.
express? Okay. What do you want me to do? Express the.
This is. Think of trees. This is your ideal.
I am thinking of trees.
Believe harder. Like,
Just because.
God.
Just because I missed you, okay, doesn't mean that this is gonna work.
No, the trees clearly don't think you believe enough. You don't have faith.
Have faith in what?
I don't know. The George gods.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm trying my best. This is hard. Okay,
I was gonna make a reference that he would not know. How dare.
okay. Fine. Will you just hold my hand?
Fine. You say, like, take your hands.
Will close her eyes and just try to re-center herself.
Make me a charisma save for actually being calm in the face of your brother.
I am not good at charisma. That's a 12.
The stakes are very low. Okay? You're able to moderately remain calm. And in this state, you feel a sort of hum in the air. You can hear the movement of the wind moving left and right. You can hear the rustling of leaves. You can hear the laughter of people. You can hear your brother breathing so loud. It's distracting.
Can you stop breathing for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll just hold my breath. That's not gonna go bad.
It'll be fine.
You are now breathing manually.
Don't do that. How dare you?
I'm not used to working in pairs, okay? It's been kind of silent for 2 years.
River?
He's just gonna kind of look at her. Well, we have to get used to working together again. We might as well start now. Just calm down.
River. Make me a charisma save.
There is the thing. $18.
18. You're like, okay. Calm down. You close your eyes and you feel it too. That connection. This newfound source. Every single thing around you breathes. Breathes in and breathes out. It lives and it dies. You want to create. That is what you want. You hold Willow's hands, and the area around River's feet begins to bloom. Grasses grow a little bit longer. And I would like you please to make me a wisdom check, River.
A wisdom check?
Wisdom
Okay.
check.
$11.
11. All around River, things begin to grow. You can see like shrubs and bushes come up around him. Some small flowers and little like bluebells as well that gather around his feet. You can see him like kind of a vein popping in his forehead right now. He's just trying to do something, anything. And when finally you can't hold your breath anymore, you look around and see it all covering him. And there's nowhere around you, Willow. You've both failed, but in different ways.
I think Willow would like snatch her hands back.
You can hear the sound of a pressure bomb exploding nearby. And right now you can see Professor Milne, Rojas, and Sprout outside of Wilfred's like weird tower shelter thing, and one of the legs of the shelter just gets blown out with splintered shrapnelled wood from nearby, and the entire thing, they're all holding on, and it begins to teeter back. One of the other trees snaps in half, and it all comes crashing down. Rojas like runs out and will arrest momentum anybody who's falling. That was a. They now have only a little bit of a shelter.
I'm gonna need to try fix those trees. Crap.
Oh, that's
I should have specified. Oh no! God damn it!
You're fine, Lifeweaver. But that is really funny.
Yeah, right now Clyde's going. Ah!
Clyde's freaking out right now.
We should head back.
Yeah, we probably should just go. That's.
What's Arnesia going to say when she gets back?
We're just gonna like look over. Is everyone all right though?
I may have learned some things. I need to make more of those.
What do you
We
learn?
got the rooftop garden going. Oh, and Willow, I was able to finish up your little viaduct thing. It's kind of cute. It's like a babbling brook.
That's really good.
Come on,
It's really good.
come on inside. Lilith and I worked hard on this.
Okay.
Okay, so over here we've got like a little furnace area. We made out of clay that we found down by the lake. Then we have the raised seating platform where you can probably set up the sleeping area. I heard that you had a mattress.
And Willow's like wiping at her eyes. Yeah. I have one and some extra sleeping bags.
And you're a little wet. He says. He like points to your face.
Just it's fine. It's fine. Stupid.
And then over here we have a place where we can like put our shoes and stuff. Outside we have our fire pit with our cooker. We currently have the rabbit slow roasting. How's it coming, Clyde?
Wait, Clyde was in charge of cooking? I
Who
thought Clyde
cares?
was in charge.
How's it
I
coming,
know.
Clyde?
It's not burnt, but I have no idea. I am banned from the kitchen. I can
Maybe
do
we should get
potions,
someone
but I am
else to
banned from the
overtake that.
kitchen.
I can overtake it, Ernesia says, holding her spear nearby. Where have you been? Don't worry about it. Here, move over, Clyde.
Sorry, I didn't realize it was going to be that bad, Arnesia.
That bad? That was awesome! I need more of those. I definitely misjudged you, Clyde, she says. She overtakes this turning of the rotisserie chicken. The rotisserie rabbit.
Rotisserie rabbit.
And your guys' shelter is graded and given a grade of 8 out of 10. There were unfortunately some problems with like leaks in the roof, but you guys are able to handle that.
Can we at least beat Wilfred's group?
Yeah, they
Good.
got 2. They got a 2.
The 2 is pity points.
And things begin to wind down. The actual competition is sort of over, and people gather around their own little tents, and some people walk between campsites and are sharing different things. Milne comes over and says, "Here, a little treat for your good work today," and he's gonna plop down a supplies for s'mores.
Nice. Nice.
And you guys all gain a prize as Milne was actually lying. Everybody gets the prize for participating.
Everyone gets a participation
Not a
trophy.
participation medal. How dare?
Yeah. Well, it's a survivalist satchel. So it is a high quality waterproof compass, a set of fire starting flint and steel, a compact yet durable multi tool equipped with various essential implements, a small pocket sized manual on wilderness survival tips, and a very good like hiking backpack with like an H for Hogwarts embroidered onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And the winning group, which definitely wasn't you guys, actually gained a magical pop out tent. So
I will rob them.
Yeah, we need to rob them.
Oh, tell me
the,
when.
the winning group would be
If you say who I think it
Ken
is, I swear to God.
and Ashton Silverthorn.
Never mind. Never
Bunch
mind.
of Seven Tears.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I ain't going down that route. Nope.
Just they're lucky they're 4 years older than us instead of 3, because they'd all be dead.
There is only one person in that group that I'm scared of. I ain't. Mm-mm.
What she gonna do against fucking Clementine?
I don't know, but terrifying.
We find ourselves sitting fireside, long pokers with marshmallows sitting at the ends. You can smell the sweet aroma of that caramelization. Nolan burns his marshmallow. Whoa! Oh! And has to blow on it to take out the fire. The stars are out tonight. It's calm. You can hear laughter and speaking nearby. You guys munch on little bits of like stripped up meat that does taste partially like chicken. It's kind of gamey, Ernesio says.
I mean,
Animals typically are.
yeah.
Yeah. Logan and Darcy's hunting skills leave much to be desired.
Is that where you guys got this?
Is that why they've been like mad dogging us all day?
Nora will just put like a finger up to her lips, like, shh.
They won't try anything if they know what's good for them.
By the way,
You
could you?
think they do?
I really hope they don't.
Can we keep quiet? It was me that made that, by the way. That thing. And he's going to.
Are you kidding me? I'm no snitch. Ernesio says next to you.
He's going to pull out from the only other thing you brought apart from the sleeping bag, which was a 12-pack of Coke. Because this is Clyde we're talking about.
Willow comes out of the like shelter, having finished with putting up the lights and all the pillows and the blankets and the mattresses and all that.
Everything's set up and ready for anybody to hang out inside.
Let's check it out. Ernesia's gonna get up. She takes a little bite of her rabbit and takes a step in. My gosh, Willow, this is so pretty.
Yeah.
Where did you get all this stuff?
I know a delivery service. And not to mention, I have an uncle who will pretty much get me anything that I want if I ask nicely and bat my eyes.
Ah, nepotism.
So this is what my spine paid the price for.
Exactly. You get to sleep in comfort and luxury.
You even have a welcome mat.
Exactly. Exactly. Now, I only brought one mattress, so you guys are gonna have to duke it out for who gets what sleeping bag, but
I brought my own.
I have an idea.
You aren't gonna share? Shame.
I have an idea. Something we could do.
what would that be?
Clyde, you're good at Reducia, right?
Yeah.
Come over to the mattress.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I don't click cast Reducio, he's got it locked in.
I think she will cast Geminio and turn it into two smaller objects. You have like a little 5 foot wide mattress. Looks like maybe like a baby mattress, and then she says, "Release Reducio."
Release.
You got 2 mattresses. King size.
And because of how Clyde works, those didn't cast the Gemino though.
That's one way to do things. You know,
Slytherin's
you
all
make a
about thinking outside the
valid.
box.
Exactly. You know, you make a good member of the team.
You're just realizing that now.
Oh no, I've realized your worth a long time ago, Miss Green.
That's what I like to hear.
Get a room.
Look,
We have the whole
do you,
tent.
Far away from here.
okay, first of all, you have a boyfriend, and I've more than once walked in on you two swapping spit.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Alright?
No, it's like...
And River, go make eyes at Gideon again, alright?
Yeah, maybe I will. How dare.
Uh-huh.
I think that Gideon's hanging out at Rin's tent area. You hear music coming from over there. Rin also is a glamper.
Between the two of us, I don't think River minds that either.
Their previous like encampment area is just in shambles, so they're just hanging out with other people.
You know what? We should invite them over.
Rin and Wilfred?
Rin, Wilfred, their group, and just have a get together.
Not for the whole night, I trust.
Establish.
Well, you know I can only be nice with certain people for only a certain amount of time.
Look,
And they're both really loud.
The first step of being in the wild is establishing dominance. We invite them in, we show them who's the boss, they can hang out with us, but we're in charge. You know what I mean.
Why? Arnesia says, looking at you. Insight check. That's an 18 on the die.
When Willow was like, yeah, go make eyes at Gideon and stuff, there was like this like, it wasn't jealousy at that, it was just, yo, yeah, go spend time with other people type of deal. But she's also like, when she keeps glancing at like Arnesia with like a smirk on her face.
Personally, I think we'll be fine without others. It's your call.
River's like already halfway over there.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
Yeah.
Bye, River.
Don't worry, Ernie.
Right.
You still got me all to yourself.
I wasn't really worried about that. Why do you think I was?
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Insight check again.
I feel like
Only a
Lilith
10 on the die.
like elbows Nolan and she like nods her head at them and just shakes her head. Like those two are ridiculous.
So obvious.
God, if
and
only Gemma was here.
Nora, coming out from the dark, somebody enters in. You guys did all right. We ran out of chocolate bars. Can I come sit here with you guys?
Of course.
Levi ate all the chocolate. He said he wasn't into marshmallows.
Levi, that definitely does seem like something he would pull.
It's definitely not like an excuse or a lie, just so I can sit down with you.
Oh no, I'm very insightful. I know for a fact you're telling the truth.
Good, because I am.
Good.
She sits down. Marshmallow? Put a hand up.
Sorry. Sorry, I just started cracking up because I was just reminded of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, where it's like all the characters are like, how do you think Holt would react to a marshmallow? And and that's Nora right now with Marshmallow. It's just like, it's
I
like,
don't
yeah.
remember that one about marshmallows. I don't quite
Oh,
recall, though. I love Holt, though.
Yeah, in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they're like, how would Holt react to a marshmallow? And they're like, what is this strange confectionery? And then Boyle goes up and he's just like, ooh. And they're like, what? Why do you think Holt would react?
I remember now. Yeah. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's great writing.
Yeah, that's Nora right now, where she's just like, yeah, never actually had a marshmallow. My family never really did the whole camping thing.
We didn't really go camping. Sometimes we go hiking. But there's not a whole... Iceland's always only so big. So...
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like it's real special to camp out there when you already got a lot of nature surrounding you.
I don't mind the cold. Clyde looks like he's gonna... Clyde looks like the meat's gonna fall off his bones. I would like to think that Clyde's just like... It is a little bit chilly right now at night.
No, it's definitely cold out, and also he's harboring the weight of his misdeeds.
Misdeeds? What?
What do you do?
We're we're aiding and abetting a criminal right now.
I don't see Wilfred here.
Oh yeah, because it was Wilfred's tent, right, Clyde? Or Wilfred's camp.
Yeah, but Wilfred's normally the criminal of the group.
Yeah, that and Clyde didn't do it. It was already. Yeah. Clyde's innocent.
Yeah,
He's
but-
just a weapons dealer. I'm
Yeah,
a businessman doing business.
Yeah, Nora will say, it's like, oh yeah, no, Wilfred's not here right now because of his camp getting having an unfortunate accident. And over there, and she points at Clyde, is the orchestrator of accidents.
I'm offended, Nora. I have no idea what you're talking about. Clyde does look quite unsettled, by the way, for various reasons.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Her
No clue at
marshmallow
all.
becomes her marshmallow lights fire. She just watches it burn. It begins to like expand, and she will pull it back. You hear the crunch of the ashy char on the outside.
Nora,
You know-
can I speak to you for just a moment? In a bit? Can I speak to you for a moment in a few minutes? That's okay. I'll just make
Sure, Clyde. And she'll say to Taylor, like, make sure there's still some stuff for s'mores when I get back.
No promises.
I guess I'll just have to hurry.
Do you go around? Do you want to talk by the fire, or do you want to go for a little walk?
little walk.
among the tents.
Just for a little while, just for a minute.
You guys are walking along the tents together.
Nora, I know you keep notes of everything.
I try.
Do you still have notes on your visit to my household? About my sister?
What I remember.
Could I
Pleasant gal.
possibly get hold of them, because I can't remember anything anymore?
Interesting. When did this start happening?
The hag.
The hag?
The hag.
Did she
She
take your memories?
Mhm. It was for my questions. I'd appreciate
Motion for
if you could
information.
give me. I'd appreciate if you give me the notes, so at least I know why I've done what I've done.
I'll give you what I have.
Thank you, Nora.
It's not much, but I tend to be painstaking in the details that I can catch.
Thank you, Nora.
And Clyde.
Yeah?
I understand what you're feeling right now.
I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
What?
I don't know what I'm feeling right now.
Nora will say, exactly. We were all asked to give up or to trade something in return for the hag.
I know.
So we
Would you like
just
shared? He's going to joke, try to joke and say, "Would you like shared custody with Calamity?"
I think you need to hold on to Calamity for right now.
Probably.
Need Calamity more than I do. We can't control what we lose, Clyde. We can only do the best with what we've got.
I get that. Thank you, Nora. I'll keep that in mind.
Good talk.
Good talking. Again, thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go back to trying to make out with Taylor.
Best of luck with that.
I do find it kind of funny with these like Vroid models. That's like, yes, it's my range of motion is from here to here, so I feel like a Muppet every time I'm like, yes, and then I walk off like.
Lilith, you and Nolan are sitting by the fire playing little sort of logic games. All right. Would you rather? It's the game.
I haven't played that since I was young. Would you rather?
Would you rather? Second here. Would you rather have to buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping, or always forget the one thing you do need when you go to the store?
I think I'd rather just get 10 extra things because I could just find a use for them later.
I think I'm on with you with that. Your turn.
Would you rather mm, would you rather meet your favorite author or meet your favorite artist?
Oh, probably author. There's this author named Amelia Larkin, and she makes books in Braille. She makes little fantasy books. I've always enjoyed her writing since I was little. I haven't really found the time to really read any of her more recent stuff. I'd love to meet her. But yeah.
I think I'd probably meet my favorite artist. I think it'd be interesting to have a conversation about how they go through their creative process and all that.
Art is like looking into the mind of the artist, getting to see somebody wholeheartedly. I love that kind of stuff. Okay, here. Would you rather swim in a pool full of Nutella or a pool full of maple syrup?
Well, I don't think you'd be able to really swim in Nutella. It's kind of solid. So I guess maple syrup just because the consistency.
It thinks heavily on that for a minute. Personally, I would drown either way. So maybe the Nutella would walk over it.
That's true. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you rather? And she kind of like looks around and like her kind of shoulders kind of drop when she says, would you rather go back to the tent or stay out here?
He is caught. He is caught in a very interesting situation here. Oh, that's a hard answer. I'm
Well,
enjoying a little bit of time with you already out here, and I mean, I could play little games like this with you and our other friends for a while. But I like solo games too.
well,
Is
maybe
there
I should.
something fun that's going to be happening in the tent?
Nolan. And she's just like, don't ever change, Nolan. I guess I should be more specific in my question. Would you rather have an audience or would you rather not?
You know me. I would much rather privacy.
Then she'll just stand up and offer him her hand.
He will kind of push himself back a little bit, look up at you with a little smile, and take your hand and stand up. And the two of you guys go off towards the tent together.
Hope you didn't forget your chapstick this time.
You can. I think we'll kind of fade there. I think you and Nolan together have, it's later on in the year, almost fifth year, have a little bit more of a passionate time together, um, and enjoy making out and stuff. Um, we see briefly like Nolan like um I put some kind of like just do not disturb sign on the front. And you guys get at least a little bit of time together to cuddle and to have experience a bit of intimacy.
Mission accomplished.
River, you're going over to where Wilfred is, am I not mistaken?
Yes.
Cool. You head over to where you can see. I had like a image before, but hasn't been agreeing with me since. Let's see if I can find it. I'm just trying to show. I'm not spelling this right. Okay. You end up seeing lights that are coming on from the inside of exactly what Clyde was talking about earlier. They probably used some magic. It is a dugout. I just sent an image. So there's like some amber light of flame coming from in here. There's stones that have been made to use to create a little fireplace. You could see smoke rising up out of it. Um, and from within, you can hear a fair bit of laughter. You walk down the steps and look into the door, where right now, Rin, Morgan, um, Delilah, Juniper, Wilfred, um, and now Levi, who has also left, are all playing Spin the Bottle.
He's just like knock on the top of the dugout.
Oh, Levi, put away! Oh, hey, uh, hey, River. Some of the people look over. Oh, it's just River. Oh, Rin, were you gonna close that door? Oh, I thought it would get too hot in here.
Yeah, no worries. It's no one's like occupied with something else. Is it cool if I join you guys, everyone at my tents?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, they'll
trails
all
off.
immediately welcome you. Levi will be like, come sit next to me if you want.
You will definitely join Levi.
And um, is it? Yeah, Juniper will be like, oh, good. Then I think you know what? Why don't you go next? And you can hear everybody protest and be like, no, no, you're not getting out of it that easily. And Juniper looks over toward Morgan. Morgan's like, I'm not too happy about it either. And, she will come over and be like, and she will give like a little, she'll grab him by his little face. It's the only time. Yeah, okay. And she will give him a kiss. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! You can hear people cheering out.
Yeah, we're just gonna like look around. He's like, I'm glad that like your tent exploding didn't ruin the mood.
Um, Wilfred, when you say that, he's like, "Oh, please don't say anything." People are already like complaining, like telling you to shut up. Wilfred's like, "It was so cool. We could see the entire valley from up there." Rin's like, "I told you it wasn't gonna be structurally sound. We made it, and it was perfectly fine. Did you see that explosion that went by?" Milne said it was just structural disintegrity, but I think that something funny was going on.
I don't know. Did you guys check your crossbeams? You know, was there enough support in the middle?
Wilfred and Morgan look at each other. What's a crossbeam?
He's gonna like start explaining it.
You know, maybe it was for the best that this happened now when there was supervision later tonight in the middle of their sleep. You ever seen the oh, it's Moonrise Kingdom. There's a tree fort, the tree house. Yes. Here, sending it.
Mhm. No, that's like essentially what they had going on there.
That's essentially what they were doing.
So what you're saying is, if we got a rope and attached it, we could have just turned that into a catapult for them. Just yeeted their house into the stratosphere.
Ting. And when Juniper's done, she says, all right, who's next? Who's next? And I will roll a little thing. Okay, that is 3, 2, 2, 2. All right. It's Morgan's turn. He's going to roll. Hit! And he rolls. He spins the bottle, and it spins, spin. And then it comes to a quiet stop, and it stops on Rin. He's like, "Well, there, Kaga, got your chapstick?" Says well, and she'll look at that and kind of chuckle. Sure, she says. They're gonna go over, and you can see people are like embarrassed but kind of having fun, and her and Morgan are actually gonna like kiss. I'm gonna get a performance check. Rin will hold on to him, and he holds on to her. That is a 15 for Rin, and wow, that is a 23 for Morgan. Whoop. There's a cat calling that's going on right now in the background, and then they finish, and when Morgan pulls away, he's like, okay. Rin will actually grab him and like give him one like a little last smooch, and a bunch of people laugh at that, and he will like pop back down, like Piper. So, it's Rin's turn now. She'll spin the bottle, and it spins, spins. And it spins back toward herself, points directly at her. Aww. And Juniper's like, "There's the rules," and Rin will joke. She'll turn around and do the like.
How scandalous!
Bunch of gas happen in the tent here, and then she's like, "So now you get to pick who you want to spin next." River.
I'll shrug. I'll lean forward and give the bottle a flick.
Hey, roll me a d6.
Three.
Three. The bottle spins and spins and spins. It goes past Levi. Oh, and then settles on Wilfred. Ooh. You hear a bunch of people catcalling. All right. Couldn't be much worse than Morgan, right? Worse. Rin's like, it was good for me. Rin! Juniper's gonna laugh.
Yeah, but we're just gonna like waggle his eyebrows at Wilfred.
All right. Get over here. You have to come to me.
He'll sigh, but like lean forward.
Sure. Levi's like, I'm getting out of the way. And he will move around to the other side of you. You scooch over. And Wilfred's like, you don't have to if you don't want to. We're just all being silly out here.
Don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem with it either. Look around for a second. Back at you. Come here. And he will lightly grab onto like the collar of your shirt and like just pull a little bit forward. And you may make me whatever check you deem appropriate. Yup. That's a 22 performance check for Wilfred.
23 for River.
You got 23? Okay. So he like pulls you forward and you guys start just small with like little smooches, and then it kind of gets like a little bit more for a minute. You can hear the whoa from the people around, and then that kind of embarrassment builds up maybe a little bit too much, and then Wilfred will pull away. He will like mess up your hair for a second and then pull back, and you can see his cheeks are red.
Yeah, we're just gonna like look away and just kind of fix his hair a bit.
So Rin's like, is he any good? Wilfred's like, kiss and tell. You literally just did with Morgan. People are arguing with him. Hey, hey! And that night continues on for a little while. And I think that's where we will take our break.
Woo!
All right. And break time.
Are you looking for that perfect gift for that tabletop role player in your life? For that podcaster? For that little sister that keeps going on and on about shiny math rocks? Well, look no further. OBP Musical has you covered. Original theme music for your characters, worlds, podcasts, and more. Has your bard written lyrics about a party member's tragic demise? Let us compose to them. Or better yet, let us write those lyrics for you. But the goodness, no, greatness, doesn't stop there. How would you like a cast member of Les Miserables, Disney, or Come From Away to sing your pieces? Oh, you bet you would. Fully orchestrated cinematic pieces. Pieces like this.
Who'd rise to meet the call, who'd fiercely face the danger, be a hero to them all. For the hordes of people
We have 8 vocalists, 7 composers, 2 lyricists, and an admin team ready to take your request. For as low as $60 US, you can get your own musical theme. OBP Musical, making fantasy a reality.
Today's Magic and Mysterium is brought to you by Spin the Bottle. The greatest 80s trope from all the 80s movies. It's still a thing. It's still around. I've never seen anyone do it, but I like to think about it.
At least it's not extinct like what were the guys the guys like in like 80s movies that were just wearing short shorts for some reason. The ones that always died in like horror movies.
Like what?
Yeah.
I remember seeing a post about that where it's like, what happened to these guys in horror movies? And it showed a bunch of guys wearing like
The
crop
twinks
tops and
the
short
twinks-
shorts, and it's like they were hunted to extinction.
Yeah, the twinks and short shorts that are just hunted to extinction. We don't make them anymore. That line has been discontinued.
This Magic and Mysterium is brought to you by glamping. It sounds like a weird My Little Pony term, but it's actually a way of living.
What?
We missed a few things. Don't worry about it.
What did I just show up to?
We weren't questioning the a certain extinction event.
You lost somebody. Where'd Mara go?
Oh, River said that they'd be back a little bit later. That they were going to be a little bit late to getting back. They said.
All right. One moment, please. I just have some questions to answer that I didn't see until now. If you'll give me a minute.
Okay.
No, you can't take a minute to answer simple questions. Absolutely not. That's not allowed.
Get back here right now.
Where's we going? Right. We cut till much later. Nolan informed everybody that it would probably be best to wait. Wait until it was dark enough, till most people were asleep. If you could get in a little bit of napping right now, that would be good. But that the entrance to this little place that you guys are planning to go should be close by. There'll be teachers that are watching out for, students doing things, so best to remain quiet. We come back during that more calm, quiet time. Lilith, you can't sleep.
Yeah. I think she kind of like sits up, a bit frustrated from tossing and turning, and decides to probably just go sit by the fire maybe for a little bit.
Has Clay been able to retrieve the bow yet, by the way? Because remember, we stashed it nearby.
I feel like this time would be the time to get it.
Yeah. Clyde, you can definitely go go take that thing. So Lilith, you just exited to go by the fire?
Yes.
Right now it's only embers that are left. Perfect for maybe roasting a hot dog or something. But, people have eaten all their shares of marshmallows. There's nothing else. Coming out of the tent, Willow, how are you seeming?
Willow is doesn't think anyone else is awake, so she kind of has a bag over her shoulder and has stuffed some stuff in it, and is preparing to move off somewhere. And then she sees Lilith, and she's like, "Oh shit! Hey, Lil."
Hey, Will. You taking a trip?
Maybe.
Can I ask why?
I wasn't feeling well, and usually seeing Gemma makes me feel better. So I was gonna go say hi to her.
Insight check.
Why everyone rolling goddamn inside checks on me? God Christ.
Just saying.
Your action sus.
That honestly, that is Willow's whole demeanor is sus right now.
19.
Go. She-Hulk has her bag, and her hands keep gripping it and twisting. She also looks like she's definitely was crying at one point, probably when she went to sleep. And she's pulled her hair back into a ponytail, which is something she doesn't really do. She tends to wear her hair down and flowing. And she just looks not at ease like she normally does.
Will, sit down. She'll pat the log next to her.
Okay. What's this about?
You're upset about something.
Fine. Everything's great.
He raises an eyebrow.
I don't know. I thought for the last 2 years that I understood the way things were and the way things were going to continue to be, and now everything is different.
Well, my grandma says that's life. You never really know what to expect. Shut the fuck up, Alex.
You never know what you're gonna get.
I don't know. Nothing makes sense right now. And I don't know what I'm feeling, and I feel a lot of things. And I'm not good with my emotions, and they've been building for the last couple of days, and I feel like they're about to explode out of me, and I don't know what to do.
Well, you can talk to me about anything.
I mean, I don't know how much there is to talk about.
Well, you said you didn't understand things now. What's there not to understand? What's different?
I should be happy that River's back. I should be ecstatic, actually. But all I feel is anger.
Are you angry that he was gone? Are you angry that he came back?
I'm angry that he left, but now he's back and he's acting like nothing's different, but everything's different, and he's got all of these new friends, and he was take an example tonight. He left. He went off with his other stupid friends instead of spending time with me.
Feel like he ditched you.
That's what he always does. He ditches me. He ditched me then. He's doing it now. And what? He's gonna probably start making kissy faces with the stupid Hufflepuffs. And then they're gonna have all of his time, and he's gonna spend all his time with them. And I'm just gonna be here. Again.
Well, I think you have every right to be angry. But is that everything that you're feeling?
I feel confused. But other things? Probably the real reason I was gonna go see Gemma, because I don't feel confused when I'm around her.
I get that. Nolan makes me feel the same way.
But have you ever felt like things were changing in a way that you didn't expect it to?
Every day since we were in second year, really.
Have you ever felt what you feel for Nolan? Have you ever felt it for other people before?
Yes, but I don't think they would have returned my feelings.
That's kind of what I'm feeling. And don't repeat this to anybody, but lately I've been feeling things, but my feelings for Gemma haven't gone away. And I feel like maybe I'm done something. I don't know. I feel like confused, and I shouldn't feel things for multiple people. That's not how it works.
For some people. I mean, ugh. Don't tell anybody this, but my parents, before things really well, before I was born, they used to have a friend, or at least that's what they explained it to me as.
Understood. I don't know. I feel like I barely understand anything. Now I'm trying to understand what it feels like to have feelings for two different people, and what if things don't work out?
Well, that's the thing about love and feelings and all that. You have to take a risk.
Even if it means maybe losing both of them?
Well, that depends on if you view the opportunity of having them both, if that's even what you want, is worth the risk.
I don't know. I feel way too much emotions right now. I can't. I don't know. I want to punch things.
Now you're speaking my language.
I also want to hurt people. Is that bad?
Between you and me, no. But between other people, maybe a little.
Fine, I won't shave off Rin's head.
I can help you float a bed into the lake.
Maybe when we get back to the castle. That sounds kind of fun. Thank you. Talking to me. Potions and plants, I understand. But people are a different thing altogether. I don't always understand my own emotions.
Well, neither do I. You said that you feel too much. Sometimes I feel like I don't feel anything at all.
Maybe we need each other.
I mean, there's a reason we're best friends, ain't it?
Yeah. Yeah. So, as my best friend, what do I do from here? Do I go back in there and lay down, go see Gemma, go find my brother?
Well, that depends on you. We could really use you in whatever thing Nolan has set up. But at the same time, if you're not focused, then that could be more dangerous for us all. And if that's the case, you should go see Gemma.
Yeah.
And I think you should maybe talk with your brother. Not now, but
God,
in
no.
the future.
I have nothing to say to him right now, actually.
Well, you should at least tell him how you feel. I'm pretty sure he's not a legitimist like Nora, so he can't read your mind.
I will do that as soon as he takes his tongue out of Gideon's throat.
Gideon?
Or Kaga, I don't know. It might be both. Oh my god, what if he's making out with all of the Hufflepuffs?
He better not be making out with my Hufflepuff.
Ew, the idea of River and Nolan just disgusting, but alright. He can date whoever he wants, but that one's a little bit weird, because, like, Nolan's kind of also my brother, so, like,
That is not official. That is... Wait. Brother? Wait. Oh, that's a different game. What are you talking about?
She views him as her brother.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
Ew.
it was a... Wait, and that... No, I was like, well, why were you saying that? Because there's the other game where you have the character with Milne. But that's not Nolan.
That's Sadie.
That's
Yeah.
Sadie. Then there's the game with Dillero, and he doesn't have anybody, but then that kind of connects you to Billy.
Billy's her aunt in that game, actually.
Billy is... No,
Technically.
wait. Was
Step
it
aunt.
Step aunt.
Step aunt.
Yeah. I mean, technically
Yeah.
she's officially adopted. That's her adoptive aunt.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna do that scene. It's fine. I'm gonna go get refocused. Get my head in the game, and then speak of the devil.
Coming back from the other camp right now, River's walking back with his pack.
You just see Willow, like, break a stick in her hand.
Lilith will, like, lean over closer. You want me to say something?
You say something. I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna go get regrounded. That's what we're gonna call it. Sound good? Cool.
All right, well. And Lilith will like lean over and like give you a hug, like a squeeze.
Ooh, we'll hug her back. She'll get up and walk off for a little bit. She will actually, though, shoulder check River as she's leaving.
Yeah, River's gonna like stop mid whistle and like kind of look at you in confusion.
She'll keep
What is
walking.
her problem? Yeah, you can see what the fuck is her problem. She leads you, and you can see Lilith. The two of them seemingly were talking not too long ago.
River?
What's up, Lil?
Have a seat.
Like seeing the seriousness there, he's gonna like straighten up a little bit. Sit down. That doesn't sound good.
Don't worry. I'm not gonna harm or maim you. I just want to talk. River,
Okay.
how long has it been since you came back?
I don't think it's like 2-3 days, maybe.
Right. And how much of those days have you spent any time with your sister?
It's not like pause. I kind of well,
Well, at least one. You guys went out
We
in
got,
the
like-
fucking forest.
yeah, like we got tea when I got back, and then you guys dragged me into the forest, which was really cool. But like, we sit together in class sometimes.
When was the last time you had a deeper conversation than just passing pleasantries?
Held hands.
I mean, I guess it has kind of been a while. She's always with Gemma, and I'm hanging out with, I mean, whoever, really. Levi's got me into anime. It's kind of cool.
Well, River, I think you're one of my closest friends. And as one of your closest friends, at least I think I am, I think you should maybe spend some time with your sister. Really reconnect since you have been gone a while.
He's gonna like look in the direction that she like wandered off. Is that what that was about?
I can neither confirm nor deny. But I think your sister missed you and she wants to spend time with you, even if she doesn't want to say it to your face.
Both of your passive perceptions.
Like 20 something? Hold on. 21.
10.
In the backdrop to this conversation, you can see Taylor coming back toward your camp from the darkness and just like staring at this conversation and like kind of shimmying her way around it toward the tent.
You're fine, Taylor.
Fair enough.
She like doesn't even turn her head. You're fine, Taylor.
River's gonna like look around. Taylor.
I didn't want to interrupt. She's gonna go inside. Continue.
Yeah. I think you should spend some time with her. She misses you.
I mean, I miss her too. Just I don't really know what to say. It's been so long since I've been back.
Well, how about you start with, "Hey, I missed you."
She's gonna like look down at that.
River, you know your sister is the type that actually needs affirmations and confirmations when she does things. If you don't say it to her, she's not gonna believe it.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Durmstrang's wasn't really an emotions place.
Do I look like I'm an emotion specialist?
He's gonna like look at Lilith, but he's not gonna. He's not gonna say it.
And besides, you're not at Durmstrang anymore. You're at Hogwarts. Get it together or get gone. And she'll go back into her tent.
What does that mean?
You go into the tent, Lilith, and you can currently see Taylor just starting to like slide into someone's sleeping bag.
It was just like kind of have her eye on Taylor, but like she'll just kind of go back to like her area, make sure all her
So I'm
stuff's
just
together.
asleep right now. um, Clyde, you're getting in some little bit of shut eye because you know you're
I
gonna
thought
have
Clyde
to
was
get
going to
up.
get the ball.
The ball. Well, yeah, you probably already did. That's simple. You know, just get it out of the ground, right? So from that, you know, we had cut to everybody kind of sleeping. You wanted to get some shut eye, and you're currently dreaming. You you stand in a you stand at the foot of a large home, alien to you. It has high Gothic archways, windows with little metal rivets through them. You admire its architecture, the way it's been put together. It shows you, just like art, the heart of the artist. What was going through their mind, how they felt about all of this. And it feels familiar. You can see a family um, walking from a nearby path, talking to one another right now. They head over toward the front door. There's some younger kids. They have a really nice house. And then you can see the top of it, sun begins to come up, and it starts to fade. Top of the roof, moving into a shimmering mirage as the sun blocks out your eyes a bit. You stand in a field, same place, no house. What happened to the people? You can feel two hands wrap around your back, just a little bit, lightly touching you. You're gonna wake up, you turn over, and you can see somebody in your sleeping bag.
Taylor, wrong person.
You can see Taylor.
Taylor, wrong person.
No, not Nora.
Nora's over there.
You're very warm though.
Let's pretend this didn't happen.
She's gonna get out of the sleeping bag. Ugh. And now you're fucking awake. You're awake. Fuck. Like grab the bow and start to make sure that it is well looked after and whatnot. Nora, you're sleeping right now, and you can feel a little tap, 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 little push.
Good morning.
It's not. It's still. I'm pretty sure it's like 2 a.m.
That would make it, the next day. Morning is when you wake up.
Gemma was just really. She was getting. She's
Getting a
having
little.
hard time, and I don't know if I have the emotional capacity to really help her. And so I wasn't getting any sleep, and I was thinking about where I would be the most comfortable. Can I get in your sleeping bag?
Yeah, sure. I don't take up too much space, so it's nice in here.
You're not allowed to ask any questions, though, okay?
Hmm.
At least not
Why?
while I'm here. No, that's a question. She's gotta get in. Taylor is warm. Very warm. Burns hot. Which is nice. Her little goblin body doesn't retain heat that well.
Yeah.
You're with her. She quietly kind of, I would say, like big spoons you, and gets comfortable. There's a few minutes. You can feel a hand, like, touching, just lightly, the brim of your arm. And if you remain quiet, it eventually settles just on you. You feel a little grip. Nuzzle your back toward her. You can feel her soft chest, and the two of you nuzzle a little bit closer together. Alright.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Nora, she says really
Oh.
quiet. I'll try to get close to the microphone.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor?
Do you think I'm somebody that people like?
Taylor, do you know what the most important part of a soup is?
It has nothing to do with my question.
It does.
Okay. Probably the broth.
Exactly. It's like a good base. It, it's all makes up almost the entirety of the soup. You're just everywhere at school. I remember back when we met, I was surprised that everywhere I went, you were somewhere near. And people like soup, so.
For somebody so small, you really can be quite loud. Can I be honest about something?
What's that?
Do you promise not to be mad?
Never. Couldn't get mad.
Ever since third year, I've been stalking you.
Hmm.
That's why it seems like I'm everywhere.
Hmm.
I would say that I'm sorry, but I'm not.
Yeah, that makes sense. I would have picked up on it sooner if I had considered you threatening.
First, I thought it was because I didn't like you. I thought that you were going to mess something up, put a wrench in all of this. As I watched you, you were always very inquisitive about everything around you. I watched you writing in your little notebook, and then you gave some of it to me. This thing I haven't seen for so long, and wondering what could possibly be inside. And I didn't know that you were watching me too. Feels feels good to be seen. I'm not exactly the best at it. Being visible. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes I feel lonely. Now when I'm around you, I feel like I can talk. Like I want to talk.
Hmm.
And
What's it that they say? Misery loves company.
I'm not miserable. I really like you. You get me, and so many other people don't. You let me be myself. You don't try to make me fit into something that I don't. I, whatever you feel, I want you to know that I'm thankful for that.
I can tell you this, Taylor. I've always, whenever I meet someone, I basically do everything I can to understand them as quickly as possible. Most people are pretty easy to figure out. You're still a mystery to me, kind of. And that's exciting.
What if you figure it out? You figure out my mystery. Is that it? Is it over? Move on to the next mysterious person.
Nora's gonna poke Taylor, just like,
Ow.
I don't think I think once I've solved one mystery, answers always lead to more questions. And that's how it's been with you. Every time I figure something out, it just makes me curious to find out more. Even if I did figure everything out, it would just lead to more questions.
Is that all it is? Just a investigative interest?
Of course not.
What?
I have trouble with this kind of thing. It's a lot easier to figure other people out than to look at yourself. And I know that there's a lot that I need to do to make things right, to make up for the stuff I've done. But I like to think at the end of it all that I'll have someone by my side, someone that I can just finally be at peace with. And I hope that person could be you.
Looks down. You can feel her grip you tighter. Yeah. I want that.
Good.
I'm gonna go to sleep now, if that's not a problem. I'm really tired.
Hey, Taylor. Nora's gonna turn around to face her. And Nora's gonna pull Taylor into a kiss.
And Taylor is caught by surprise by this. You can see just everything gets tense. That tenseness doesn't really release.
Yeah. When Nora pulls away, she'll just spin back around and say, "Okay, good night."
Good night. And Taylor's going to be thinking about that all night. That's gonna be. She's gonna have to sift through her feelings about that. But we all know where that's gonna end up.
Angsty gaze. Da 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 da.
Yeah. So I have a scene that I want to do with Willow. Clyde, do you want any scene?
No, thank you. I'm good.
Okay. I'll open it for you. Okay. Willow. I know where you're going. Right?
Yeah.
Yep. So, you carry on down the way. And you eventually come to a tent. Not shelter, not made, not lean-to. A proper fucking tent. And I'm talking medieval style canvas tent. There is lights that are inside of it. And as you come close, you can see the fire is non-existent, just ash. You can hear little noises coming from inside? This should be Gemma's camp. You open up the curtain, and you can hear. I don't know if is that showing up on the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Willow will like knock on like the side a little bit.
It's like a tarp, so it's like, you know.
Yeah,
It's
like either like the
slapping of
like a
tarp.
pole or whatever is there.
You know what? Let's be very extra, and there is like a brass serpent knocker that sits on like a little pole specifically for you.
Mhm.
Ding, ding, ding. She says, Taylor, if that's you, I do not care anymore.
Well, I'm not Taylor, but I'd love to know what it is that we don't care about anymore.
Are you entering?
Yeah.
Okay. You enter in and you can see her. She's in a big, fluffy mattress with like a big old comforter and extra pillows and stuff. And her eyes are currently wet. She's got like Kleenexes that are around. And she's got like a game of wizard chess that she's playing at 3 a.m. against herself. There is no one else in this tent.
Jem, why are you by yourself?
Why am I? That is a good, really funny question for you to be asking, Slughorn. What are you even doing here?
Well, I was checking on my girlfriend. Are you
I think she'll say, novel concept.
I'm going to choose to understand that you are upset right now and not lashing out purposely. Are you... What happened?
Anicia left me to hang out with you, and you left me to hang out with Anicia, and Taylor left me to hang out with stupid girlfriend Nora, and Levi left me because I don't even care that Levi's here, but he left me too. We're supposed to stick together. Even Wiver's off somewhere. I know he's around.
I'm sorry. I'm just sorry.
I had my dad import all this so we could have a fun night or something. Maybe just for once. And everyone just thought it would be better to leave me.
I didn't mean to. She kind of sighs. We'll go and like sit down, but she keeps her distance, not wanting to like get in Gemma's space.
Like sit down like the edge of the bed, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't mean to ditch you. Ernestine needed help with something, and I was trying to be a good friend, and then...
You were trying to get back at me.
Back at you for what?
Because I was teasing you at breakfast. And that Arnesia thought it would be a great idea to butt in on our relationship.
Honey, I was not trying to get back at you. Ernesia's trying to get back at Macy.
two birds, one stone, I guess. She's totally in like a very illogical mindset right now. You know, she thinks everyone's against her, right? And you just have empathy.
I get it. My brother ditched me today, so to go hang out with Hufflepuffs, of all people.
Gross.
Yeah. Been, but
Did you have a good day? You made your shelter, right?
it's a very good day, actually. I spent a lot of it crying.
I guess I could have come over too. I'm sorry. I've just been sitting here and wallowing in my own stuff, and I haven't even thought of it.
I think I've been in the same boat. I've been wallowing too. So.
Do you want to get in? Just like open up the blanket and crying. She'll like some Kleenex there. She'll like.
There's chocolates.
There's chocolates, yeah.
I would really like that. She'll crawl it.
She's gonna get you. She's gonna cry. Are you gonna cry?
She cries, and she like holds Gemma.
Oh, Gemma will hold you. Yeah. Like, don't leave me, okay? And you're like, some shit I have to do.
I think mentally she's like, well, guess we're adding another one.
Gemma is not gonna come with you to some creepy fuck. You should definitely wait until she's asleep, in my opinion. But your call, man.
You know subtle spell?
When we do stupefy her?
Just put her to sleep.
What's the yeah, once she's already asleep, you stupefy her to like stay asleep? Or wait, aren't you a potioneer, Willow?
Yeah.
Fucking
give her a sleep potion.
drop.
What do you mean?
Let's give her a sleeping jet. Should be fine till we come back.
Yeah, yours are all like exceptional. They last like forever.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to sleep tonight. She complains.
How about this? I have something that'll help you get to sleep, and tomorrow me and you spend the day together.
Really? He says like just red in the face.
We'll put the Hufflepuffs to good use.
Let's kill them all. Just go lay down and take your little thing.
Hufflepuffs in.
Well, I really.
Okay. She will like remove herself and like tuck Gemma in very carefully. She leaves like a little handwritten note.
Sleeping draught, you cannot be wakened for any reason, so you can just kind of like flop her or get the fucking thing underneath of her. You really want it.
Yeah. She's cute when she sleeps. She'll like pat her head. She'll even like use her kitties to like gross a couple flowers and like leave it there for her to find in the morning or whenever she eventually wakes up.
Aww. Make me a quick wisdom check.
Okay. Let me go open this. Wisdom, just straight up wisdom check. Got it. Nah, that's a 9.
A 9. Okay.
No, roll again.
Okay. That's an 11.
You point out your wand, Kidius, and around her there'll be little flowers that begin to bloom. What kind of flowers are they?
They're probably like the same. I forget the name of them, but those green and those like green and blue flowers that she's brought up before. It's probably
I have
just
no idea what you're
lilies.
talking about, but all right. Little green and blue flowers, signifying, Slytherin-y, Gemma's favorite color, and the color of your hair and stuff like that kind of mingles together.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully she'll enjoy waking up to that, even if you're maybe not here. But you're committed. Tomorrow, you'll spend the day together.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can head back. By the time you get back, Willow, everybody is ready to go. They all have their packs and everything. Nolan's like, "Where's Willow?" And you're just coming out of the way. Nora is like quietly closing the tent door while Taylor is asleep inside.
You guys ready?
Let's do this. I've been ready to stretch my legs for a while.
Yeah. I'm kind of on a time crunch, so if we could have this done by tomorrow, like, that'd be great.
What did you do?
Trouble in Paradise.
No.
Make it a
Insight.
deception check. Willow.
Trouble. Let's see. Deception. It's a 7.
I love the tone there. It was really great. Maya, have I given you inspiration today? If
No.
not, take it. Take it.
Yeah.
No.
Damn,
21 insight.
9. Damn.
Wait, Clyde, you got 9? Didn't Willow
Yeah.
get 9? Right?
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Oh, even Clyde, even you can tell.
Nora
Seems
just like, Nora will nod and say, "All right, we'll make sure to be fast so you can make things up to your girlfriend tomorrow."
Seriously?
You
As
can't
long as
keep
you
any
didn't drug
secrets
her or
from me,
anything, everything will
Slughorn.
be fine.
Why are
Look,
you
I don't-
Wait. Pause. There's too many people talking at once. Annie,
Sorry.
say the thing that you said.
Hmm?
Annie, say the thing that you said.
Oh, yeah, Nora says
can't keep
to
secrets.
Willow, like, it's like, "You can't keep any secrets from me, Slughorn. Haven't you learned that by now?"
And then Lifeweaver, you were
As long
saying.
as you didn't drug her or anything, that will be fine.
Comedic inspiration to Lifeweaver.
You want to know something hilarious? That is the first inspiration I've gotten in like a year, like out this year.
And Maya.
Willow is just like pursed lips. Yeah. I totally didn't do that at all.
Shouldn't we be on the move if you're on a time crunch, Will?
Yes. Yes, we should.
Me too far
Out of
away.
character, isn't Arnesia meant to come with us?
Arnesia would be asleep inside.
Do we want her to come?
That's up to you.
You asked, and
That's your choice.
Yeah, it's up to you.
If we can. I mean, none of us have strength, so there's that.
How rude.
This is. Nolan will say in regards to this, like slight little talking about it. More people would probably make things easier, but at the same time, how many people do we want knowing about all this?
That's true.
I mean,
I personally
bad when it
think
comes to Taylor.
I
Well-
personally think we've got enough people here right now.
Bernice is also good at healing, so there's that.
Mhm.
You only need a
May-
healer if you're planning on getting hurt.
That's normally what happens when I hang out with you guys.
Listen, we don't have a leader of the party. We don't have anything like that. If you want to bring somebody, go ahead. But there's good and bad things about it.
Okay.
Who has a car outside? That is.
That would
just
be
like-
me. I look.
I'm
Somebody's.
so sorry, Maya.
It's almost Mexican Independence Day, so like everyone's going batshit crazy over here. Because the parties are starting. So. Fuck. Okay. Just give me a second. She will walk in.
You can see Arnesia holding on to her spear. It's pretty underhanded, man. I just sock it to him. Let's just stab him and it won't be a problem.
Green, wake up.
No, I'm awake. I know how to do my stuff. I'm a good flyer.
There's a Quidditch tournament about to happen right now.
Huh? What? What's...
Wake up.
Oh. Dude, it's like 4 a.m.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
What are you wearing?
Look, don't ask questions. Nope, don't ask any questions. Don't get your shoes on, get dressed. We have places to be. I'll explain on the way.
Oh, gosh. It'll take me a minute. She's gonna start getting up. But yeah, she trusts you enough. Does this have to do with Macy?
No, this has to do with me.
She processes that. Is Nora grabbing Taylor?
Yeah, Nora will go in and get Taylor. Nora will poke Taylor a few times. Taylor.
Bad snores. No.
Taylor.
Hi.
Hmm.
Good morning.
We have to go.
Mm-hmm.
No questions.
Okay. She's not going to ask any questions. Okay. She's like half awake. She gets up. Where's my shoes? She's like groggily trying to find her shoes. And stepping out of the tent, Nora and Taylor and Willow and Arnesia. And the moment that Taylor walks out, she sees everybody. Are we going after a shell hunting?
Not this time.
Oh, thank goodness. Taylor was really worried, but it wasn't showing it on her face. She was like, "What? We're going into the forest?"
No. No.
All right. Taylor, Renesia. This is going to be dangerous and exciting. Probably exciting. I think so. There's a hidden part of the school. And us together, we've been able to uncover it. If we move as one, and we stick together, we might be able to find something that no one's seen in hundreds of years. Badass. Onicia says. Amen.
Clyde is going to unwrap the ball from like the packaging.
Hell yeah.
What
Hell
would
yeah.
happen if River touched this thing? Oh god, that is not something that should probably be tested.
Flower arrows.
Oh no. It's already got unicorn glitter dust in it, remember?
It does. It does have unicorn dust in it.
All right.
Okay.
Go
No
team
one
go.
will say, I have an idea. Everyone, keep your head down. Don't let Rojas see you. I think I saw some of them over by the fire earlier. And we should be fine. We're going to be heading out that way and going down by where the cliff meets the lake. Everyone ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Abscondi.
off.
If we need it. If we
Yep.
need it.
You sure can. May as well, right? So that's going to be stealth checks from everybody with an added +10. Nolan got a natural 20.
That's great, because like when he's blind, don't he normally make that at like disadvantage?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness that that Nolan got a natural 20.
Oh no, someone needs
got
to
that one. Yeah, because they use a
Oh.
group skill check. Natural 20s are 2 successes, natural 1s are 2 failures. So, Nora, it's fine.
Do we have a subscriber to get rid of that?
Oh, we don't need a subscriber. Nolan's natural 20 kind of overcame that. And then
Yeah,
we'll get
balanced it out.
Anicia.
Then I think
Anicia didn't do
everybody else will
great.
roll.
Risa
Y'all
got
did
like a
pretty good.
17. And then Taylor got a 21.
Yeah, I got a 24. Willow got a 29, and then River got a 21. So I think
31.
that's more.
Got 24.
31. You're right.
Damn.
I think that's more successes than fails.
Definitely more successes than fails. You hear that? Milne and Rojas and Hagrid are down at the fire. Hey, what? You can hear Hagrid as he finishes drinking from a large flagon of fire whiskey. You think I should just let the kids be kids? Milne says. Coming from you. I learned my lesson after we were stuck together during the ball. Good to know. Rojas says. And they will have a little bit of drink too. Okay. You guys rush off into the night. And you come into view of the shore of the Black Lake. Its Isabeline waters sparkling with hues of lights, moonlight along the horizon. Dark black stone down here greets you at your feet. And you can feel the weight of what is coming. You can feel a hum in the air. And River and Willow, you feel a presence soon to be uncovered. And that is where we'll end tonight's episode.
Woo!
Dun dun dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hey,
Dun, dun,
Alex,
dun.
I have a question for you.
Do you?
Yeah, I have a really important question. It's important that it's answered on stream.
Okay. Oh no.
Okay.
Trying to hold me accountable? That's not allowed. I I'm not
Are you
allowed to be
ready?
accountable.
Are you ready for this?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How often do you think about the Roman Empire?
I would say more than the average person,
Lord have
but
mercy. I'm
not a
leaving.
whole lot. Why?
Nothing.
Um,
Don't worry about it.
I was sent as a missive to ask this, and it was important that it be asked on stream.
Why? I'll end the stream there. Goodbye, guys. Goodbye, stream.
Bye stream.